drivel from him.
Come on, old woman!
And I just wish they'd get rid of him.
Ah!
Because he's rubbish.
Maybe happening. Who knows? Who knows what's happening? I don't know. Hello, you. It's the 3 hour whatever. Who cares? It's Tuesday. It feels like a Wednesday. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Everybody loves Maltesers, don't they? No. If you don't like... The first things first. First cab off the rank. If you don't like Maltesers... 0870 9090 973, give me a call. I was accused of being a fascist for saying everyone likes Maltesers. I don't believe the fascist armies fought for that. 0870 9090 973. Is there anybody who does not love the taste of Maltesers? Especially Maltesers in a box. They're round. They roll around. Oh, hang on, the phones have gone a little bit wild. We've got 2 phone calls. Let's find out who these people are. Maybe I could be standing corrected here on the wireless. Who's this? Hang on. Hello, line 1. Bartlett, you see, they love Maltesers. They thought I was talking about Rolos. They thought I was talking about Rolos. 0870 9090 973. Who does not like the Maltesers? It turns out everybody loves the Maltesers. I'm proved right. I accept your apology. Oh, hang on a minute, and then the phones go mental again. Oh, dearie me. Let's find someone. Who's this on line 1? Let's put line 1 through, Agent Chris. Just whack them through. Hello, line 1.
Hello.
Hello, turn your radio off.
I have.
Who is this?
This is Yasmin.
Hello, Yasmin. Do you like Maltesers?
First time caller, very scared.
Don't be scared. We could be friends. We could be deadly enemies. Who knows? Do you like Maltesers?
I like them very much.
You like them very, very much?
Yeah.
Well done. Can you believe there are some people in this world who do not like Maltesers?
No, that's terrible.
It's bad, isn't it?
Bad.
Hey, Yasmin, you sound like a younger person. I would say you're under 40.
No! Yeah, under 40, yeah. I thought you said 14.
No, I know. I'm assuming you're over 14.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, of course. You're 18.
Yep.
Are
no,
you?
I'm not 18.
How old are you?
21.
You're not 20. Why are you lying?
Yes, I am. I have a baby. I'm 21. I'm old enough.
Hey, listen, there are younger people than that having babies. But
I know, that's terrible.
It's shameful, isn't it? We could do a show on that.
Is it?
Teenage pregnancy,
That'd be good.
sex education in the schools.
Yeah.
We'll leave that to Nick Ferris. We'll leave that to the older generation. Now, Yasmin, when was the last time... This brings us neatly on to our next thing. By the way, no one has called in to say they don't like the Maltesers, so 1-0 to me. When was the last time you went into a library?
When I left school, about 5 years ago.
About 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've not been to a library since?
No.
Tell me why.
I never read books. I never get to finish them, so I just watch TV instead.
Yeah, there we go. Because books are...
boring.
Thank you, Yasmin. There we go. Excellent. We've not even set up the topic and we're getting the answers we wanted to get. Books! Telling you nothing new here. Nothing new here. Oh, hang on a minute. We're getting a Malteser backlash. We're getting a Malteser backlash. Books are boring. Yes. Oh, okay. Think about it. When was the last time you sat down and read a book and enjoyed it? Never. Not since I was about 15. Not since computer games got really, really wicked. Not since the special effects in films got brilliant. But books are boring. We don't need books. And the places that store books, libraries... Thank you. You see my point. They're pointless. Let's get rid of them. Let's convert them into the home of entertainment, Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference! You can get DVDs. You can get Pringle crisps. You can get Maltesers, which, as we know, everybody loves, including Fiona in the Totteries, don't you, Fiona? Hello, Fiona.
I'm here.
Are you there?
I have to be very quick because I've got to pick my son up from school, but I just needed to tell you about Maltesers because I carry with them everywhere.
Yes.
Because there is a way of eating them.
Yes.
First of all, you have to bite the outside or nibble with it with your teeth.
Take all the chocolate off.
The chocolate, you nibble the chocolate.
Nibble it.
And then you've got the honeycomb inside. Actually, you suck it a bit as well.
She said suck, that's fine.
You suck. And then you've got the honeycomb that gets stuck to your tongue. You have to spend about 2 minutes trying to pull off.
How could nobody not like that? What?
Well, no, people do like it. They're only lying if they don't.
Thank you. So can you just say, Fiona, would you agree with me, anyone who says they don't like Maltesers are lying and being a little bit grumpy?
Yeah, without any doubt at all. They're just not chocoholics like myself.
Fiona, when was the last time you went to a library?
The library?
Yes.
Well, I used to live next to one, so we used to go there every day. We used to be in the whole time. So.
Hang on a minute. You used to go into the library every single day?
Every single day.
But why? They don't update their books that often.
What was that?
They don't update their books that often.
No, but then you can read them again and again, you know?
Oh, God, no one reads the same book twice anymore, do they?
Oh, no, of course they really do. It's great fun. If you've got nothing else to do, that's what you do.
There's only one book I've read over and over again, Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut. It's the best book in the world. It's the only book worth reading.
No, the best book in the world is The Day of the Triffids. It's the one book that you never, ever forget when you're a kid, when you read that. I was discussing with a friend yesterday, and we were just saying that The Day of the Triffids was basically a book that we never, ever...
But, Fiona, libraries, they're so dull and dingy and boring, and you go in there to rent out tapes and CDs so you can take them home and tape them, but they're all from the 1980s.
No, actually, should I tell you the real reason I go in? It's the librarians, because they're just so boring. You can have such fun with them and wind them up.
Oh, hang on a minute. Well, have we got a new sport here, librarian baiting? What do you do to wind the librarians up?
Oh, and you just sort of, you read the same book, so they sort of look at you and sort of wonder why you're reading the same book again. And
were you about to say that you take the pee out of them?
Sort of.
You were, weren't you, cheeky little monkey? So you read the same books and that winds them up, does it?
Yeah, absolutely. And also, when you just keep the books for quite a long time, you sort of take them out after 2 years, after borrowing them, they sort of give you this dirtiest look. That you've had this book for 2 years.
What's the fine on a 2-year book?
Pardon?
What's the fine on a 2-year book?
Oh, God. Well, it's probably worth about buying the book 4 times over or 5 times over.
And you actually had to pay it?
Yeah, of course.
And that was you, I'm confused. That's you winding the librarian up, is you giving them a lot of money. That's winding them up, is it?
Yeah, but we're all different. We're all different. They actually get scared when we used to walk in, because I've got quite a few children, and we used to lose loads of books. Shh. And fabulous.
You get that all the time. Is there such a thing as... in my fantasy, one of my fantasies in my head is the sexy librarianess, with the tied-back hair, the thick horn-rimmed glasses, and she says, "Oh, Mr. Lee, I think this is the book you're looking for," and she undoes her hair and her blouse falls off. That's the fantasy. But all librarianesses, it turns out, are quite old, quite dumpy, and quite plain. Yeah. Are there any sexy librarians?
Yeah, me, when I dress up, sometimes. As a librarian, sometimes I do that.
For
real.
Why do you dress up as a librarianess?
Well, because sometimes if you go to a fancy dress party or you do something,
You do something?
Well, you sometimes when you dress up as a librarian, don't you sometimes ever dress up as other things, firemen or things?
For what?
A fireman? Don't you ever do that?
For what?
Or dress up as a fireman, ever.
For what?
Fun. For fun.
What fun? No, you don't mean
No.
Are you saying you're shacked up with some bloke who wants you to dress up as a librarianess for kinky fun in the bedroom?
Well, no, we don't do that. No.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. This book is overdue. You're going to have to pay me a fine. No, but I've got no money on me. Well, don't worry. We can sort something out.
No, it's not for the bedroom. You go on the school run and do it.
I'm going to say goodbye there, Fiona, because we've entered a world that I dare not... Wow. Yes, it's supposed to be a highbrow show today.
Well.
What?
All right.
All right, what?
Hello?
All right, what?
Are you talking to me, Ian?
Well, who are you talking to, Carla?
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I've just had to pick my son up. He's ill, so the school secretary's going to be looking at me like I'm mad.
Well, yes, she'd be correct there.
Yeah, well, I am mad. I listen to you anyway.
But hang on, your son's poorly and you're phoning up a radio show?
Well, you called me back before I got here. I'm hardly going to hang up, am I?
Well, you shouldn't have called us as soon as you knew your son wasn't well.
Oh, just stop it. I was on the drive-in. Anyway, he loves listening to you.
Of course he does. He's got good taste, even if he has got a mad mother.
Anyway,
yes.
About chocolate.
Yes.
I hate all chocolate. Chocolate is vile. Bye, ladies.
Bye, ladies. Hey, good girl. Woo! Yes.
Chocolate is vile. It's disgusting.
Yeah, apart from
never
Maltesers.
Eaten it.
Maltesers.
No, Maltesers. No. All chocolate. All chocolate.
You've never eaten chocolate?
Nope.
How do you know it's horrible then?
Well,
gotcha.
It smells awful.
Oh,
I mean, I tried it when I was younger and promptly threw up.
You did? Carla, would you get some chocolate and eat some for me today?
No.
Get some Maltesers and eat them on the radio for me.
No.
Do it.
No.
I'll give you £1.
No, if you give me a tenner, I'll try.
I'll give you a £5. No, I won't give you anything. I won't give you anything. What the hell are you talking about? So you don't like Maltesers?
I don't like any chocolate, especially Maltesers.
Carla, would you do me a favour? Would you introduce the LBC Travel with Simon Bennett for me, please?
Okay.
Away you go.
Now it's time for LBC Travel with the lovely and delectable Simon Bennett.
Well, thank you very much, Carla. Good afternoon to you. We're turning our attention now to...
Who is this Monkey Harris? Send me an email. Ian, please. There is more to life than having your silly debate on air for 3.5 hours. I don't think so. How did you manage to get work for LBC? Your radio shows add more destruction to the ozone layer. Isn't it funny? You look like a nerd and is type like yours that normally spend all the time reading in the library. Dipstick. He's called me a dipstick, you flippin' Wally Monkey Harris. Dare you call me a dipstick? We're getting rid of... First of all, everybody loves... everybody loves Raymond. No, they don't. They hate him. Everybody loves Maltesers, apart from that mad woman, Carla, who's never had chocolate. She claims. And we're getting rid of the libraries. Can anybody put forward a decent argument for keeping the libraries? They take up too much space. They're detrimental to the environment and to the community. That nobody reads books anymore. I've got a list here of reasons that you should not like libraries. The fines are too steep. The books smell. There is no atmosphere in a library. People tell you to shut up. Everything is outdated. There's no food or drinks or Maltesers to buy. They don't trust you to return the books. Libraries never have special offers. Those are the reasons we should get rid of the libraries. Oh, you can't take the book out, sir. It's a reference book. It's a book! What's the difference between a reference book and a Stephen King book? None. They're both cack. Len's in the Surrey. Len, do you agree with me? Let's get rid of the library.
That's rubbish, man. We all need it.
What?
Yeah.
That's rubbish, man. We all need it. What argument is that?
We all need the libraries.
No, we don't.
Of course we do. Listen.
What? Are you saying if we had if there were libraries in Iran, we wouldn't have the situation over there we've got now? Is that what you're saying, Len?
It's possible.
Oh, you fool. Here we go. I want to hear this. Go on. You've got 2 minutes uninterrupted. Away you go, sir.
Listen, the libraries are different nowadays because it's all computer-wise. And people on the, just go to the library now and sit down and go and do a lot of emails and internet.
Yeah, I know what, Len. Why don't they go to easyinternetcafe.com?
No, because we in the community is providing a service for everyone, to be able to access the internet. It's
yes.
vital nowadays for kids at school to know, because there's so much information there.
Yes.
And what's that?
I've got no idea. I don't know what's going on. What? Yes, go on, Len. Sorry. What?
Who are you smacking?
I don't know what's going. There's someone's just come into the studio. I can't. Please, Len, continue.
So nowadays, I know people who run their business from the library.
Who? Libraries.
Yes.
That's me destroying a library, Len. Are you telling me? Let's cut to the chase. Are you telling me that Len in the Surrey is somehow connected with the seedy, dirty world of the library?
Yes, Len in Surrey is connected with the seedy, dirty world of the library.
And what is your connection with them?
I'm one of the library's network engineers.
A network engineer. What does that mean? I'm a library. I'm not a librarian. Oh no. I'm a library network engineer.
I keep all the computers and so on going.
Because you couldn't get a job at an internet cafe.
When people like you that can't find anything, you come to the library and you sit there and you look it up.
No, what I do, Len, is I use my computer at work or at home. I use one of those two. I don't use a dirty computer where if I were to check the history of that computer's usage, it would take me to some very, very unpleasant sites.
There are some of us that just can't afford that luxury, having a computer indoors.
Yes. Go to an The thing is, okay, I'm in the library, I'm typing away, oh yeah, looking at my emails, yeah, going to that website, no one's looking, I have a look at that website. I'm a little bit peckish, I really fancy a cup of tea and some Maltesers. Go to the librarian, I'm sorry sir, we don't do it, we're not an internet cafe, we're rubbish.
Again, that's not true, because some libraries,
it's true.
Like Red Hill, and they have a cold drinks machine.
A cold drinks machine.
Yeah.
I want a hot drink, Len, because of my medical condition. I have to drink hot drinks, otherwise I'll die.
Well, you can always pop downstairs, To
where?
Some libraries. I've been to one today, and they had hot drinks.
Which library was that, Len?
That was.
Which library's got hot drinks, Len?
West Byfleet.
Byfleet?
West Byfleet.
You're telling me the West Byfleet Library has hot drinks?
Oh, of course it's got hot drinks inside.
If anyone...
You can go there and you have a coffee.
One second, I need to speak to my producer. Chris, where the hell is West Byfleet? Is that in this country? Is that in this country or in Wales? It's in Surrey. Well, if anyone's listening in West Byfleet and uses the library, 0870 909 0973. Len, but what you don't understand, Len, this is the big flaw in your really poor argument. Everything you've told me so far, I can get better, cheaper and easier at an internet cafe.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Right, for the internet first start, the internet cafe, you pay to use the computer.
You pay to use them in a library.
Don't pay to use
No, you don't. But they've only got 2 computers there and you've got to wait for 30 other people to type their CV up.
That's where you're wrong.
Okay.
You would find, right?
Okay.
I mean, for instance, Epsom has at least 60-odd computers in there.
Yeah.
Even some of them is for the visual impaired. You know, there's about 30-odd internet computers.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
and
visually impaired.
so you've got all your books and so on.
I'm looking at the West Byfleet Library website. I see no... If I was a library and I sold tea and coffee, I assume is what you're lying when you say they do, I'd put that on my website. There's nothing there.
No, but why should they? They don't want to advertise that, do they?
They don't want to advertise tea and coffee? In the internet... Len, please, I'm going to let you go, Len.
Okay, it's nice having you.
Okay, you put your phone down. I want to hear you put your phone down now.
All right, there's that.
There we go. Who was he talking to at the end there? No, he wasn't listening. Everything he was talking... Yes, you pay in the internet cafe. Do you know... I went to an internet cafe once. Do you know how much you pay? 50 pence an hour. I think I can afford that. I think anyone could a homeless could just about afford 50 pence an hour to use an internet cafe. Tina's in the Wembley. Hello, Tina.
Hi.
I like the name Tina.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
I hate Maltesers.
I'm going off the name Tina a little bit.
Okay.
Why?
It's like eating soap bubbles.
Salt bubbles?
Soap.
Soap bubbles?
Yeah.
But delicious soap bubbles covered in chocolate, and instead of soap, it's honeycomb.
Disgusting. You're paying such a lot of money for eating air. Coated in soap.
Can I just say, anyone listening from the Maltesers company, we know that your product is not air coated in soap, au contraire. It's air coated in honeycomb, coated in chocolate.
It's air coated in soap, covered in a thin layer of chocolate.
But what a delicious layer of chocolate. It's not soap, do you not like the honeycomb?
It's disgusting.
Hang on, are you Anna Rayburn?
No.
Oh, okay, you sounded very similar for a second. I was just
okay.
That's fine.
That's a compliment.
It is a compliment, yes. I just thought that she was trying to sabotage this show as well. Now, so, when was the last time you had a Malteser? Because I think you must be thinking of a different chocolate.
No, I was about 10 when I had one.
And how old are you now, Tina?
Never had one again.
How old are you?
68.
68?
Yeah.
You're 68?
Yeah. And can I give you a good reason for the library?
You're not 68.
I am.
What year were you born?
1968.
So there you go. You're making this up. Tina, I cannot accept your argument because...
Listen.
Let's hear the nonsense about libraries.
No, there's a good reason why, it keeps the old people like me off the streets.
Yeah.
That's a good reason for you, Ian.
Tina?
What do you think?
Tina?
Yes?
I think you're 18 years old.
No.
I think it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
I think you should not call again.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Bye-bye. I've sent 2 callers away with their tails between their legs. Crikey. Oh, yeah. Crikey, we are getting the radar figures. It means they've already totted them up somewhere in a computer. It doesn't matter what I do now. Doesn't matter. I can't send any more away. 0870 9090 973. Can we have someone who's genuine to tell me they don't like Maltesers? Everybody loves Maltesers. And nobody's put forward a decent argument for... Tell you what, if you think books are so good, phone up and read me one on the radio.
Big quiz, big...
To LBC for long time, I would like to congratulate you to be the most inconsiderate, unfriendly and sorry to say, but least interesting presenter of this station. Not a lot of people would have had enough courage to show their own stupidity and rudeness as you do, and not realise that they make themselves look like an idiot. Kind regards. Thank you, madam. I take that as a compliment. 0870 9090 973. You think books are so darn interesting, do you? Well, phone up and read one to me on the radio. Let's see how interesting that is. Oh, by the way, I've not given out the email address. It's iain@lbc.co.uk. Adam says, Ian, but what about books about Maltesers? I don't get your point. Ian, this is Anne, and I love Maltesers, especially in a box. I hate when you eat loads out of the box and the brown bottom of the box starts showing and you know it's near the end. That's the sad part of them. Maltesers are sad. And sometimes Ian the Fifth. Yesterday, at the end of the show, not including the bonus half-hour woohoo, you said you'd be doing more highbrow topics. Books are indeed boring, and Maltesers rule. However, these are not exactly highbrow topics, though. For shame. Rock on, Ian Lee. Well, DJ Idiocy, brackets Nick, I think books are quite highbrow, and Maltesers are one of the most highbrow chocolates you can get. So, I'm afraid, you're wrong. And we've not mentioned wee, poo, or vomit once. That's the first one. We mentioned it once now. We're getting rid of libraries, and everyone loves Maltesers. Joanne's in the transit.
Hiya.
You're right.
Hiya.
You're right. You
Just
sound a bit.
wondering why.
Oh, there we go. She's off. Yes.
No, I'm fine.
You sound a bit down. That's all.
I am.
Why are you
Weather.
down?
No sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. La 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 la. Ain't no sun. It's gonna be a lovely. I'm singing, Joanne. Bit of respect. It's gonna be a lovely, lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. It's a good song. Good songs.
Yes, but don't give up the day job.
Thank you.
That's okay.
You've
Why
called
haven't
in?
you been to an ideas shop yet then?
A what?
An ideas shop.
An ideas shop.
Yes, an ideas shop is a cafe, restaurant, internet cafe, as you'd like to put it, with a library and a job place. You can go in there, you can have a hot chocolate whilst you're reading, or on the computer, or hire a film out that you can watch in there. You can
What?
go in there, get the newspaper.
Where do you? Well, you. Whoa, hang on a second. This is an insane. Hello, who's that with you? This is an insane futuristic vision of the world you've got from science fiction. Do you? Okay, so
Are you ready for where it is?
Go on.
Tower Hamlets.
Oh, Tower Hamlets. Yes. Well, it won't be there for another 6 months. Yeah, seriously, they'll realise it's a bad idea. So it's a job centre.
No, it's not. It's a library.
You said job centre. You said you can get jobs.
You can go in there and get. You can go in there, read the papers, look through job things.
Oh, so they've got papers there. Okay, so they've got papers. So it's.
They've also got a council job list. You can go in there and check all the jobs through the councils.
Joanne. It's a slightly down market library, isn't it?
Oh, no, it is not. And you can get your hot chocolate, your chocolate cake, your Maltesers, or whatever you wish, whilst you're sitting there reading, or...
Do you love Maltesers?
Yes, I do.
Good
I
girl.
like to make a hole in the middle and suck out the...
You're thinking of cream eggs?
No, I can do it with Malteser too.
Well, you make
But
a hole...
We shan't go into that.
Okay, no, we shan't. So, but you said you could hire videos and watch them there?
Yeah, you can hire DVDs and sit down and everything and watch them on the computer and everything.
Oh, I would be so peed off. How many computers are there?
Loads.
I'd be so annoyed if I was waiting to use a computer and you're there watching The Incredibles.
No, you've got different sections for different parts. You've got computer over there for the internet, you've got the computers over there for the kids, you've got another side for the films.
Yes.
You've got your library, which is at the back.
Yes.
You've got your little restaurant, which is at the front.
But the restaurant sounds good. The computers sound good. But that's all No, you can't. That's all internet cafe. The library bit is a... How many books have you read there, Joanne?
I've read a few. I've had quite a few.
You're lying.
No, I haven't.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. That's a lie. I can tell from your voice that you're not a reader.
All of Spike Milligan's books.
Yeah.
I took all of Spike Milligan's books out of there.
Yeah, when was this?
Oh, God, about a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago. What books have you read in the last year, Joanne?
Since I've just moved and I've been
None.
in the house, I haven't had no time.
None. You've not read a book in the last year.
I have, actually.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No.
I have.
You haven't.
I have.
You haven't.
Have.
You haven't. And luckily this argument is stalling so you can think of a title of a book that you haven't read.
Oh, no, I can't think of the title, but I can tell you the book.
You can't... Go on, what was it?
I can.
What?
It was...
Muffin.
The Yorkshire Ripper.
Yeah?
Well, it was about one of the children that got left...
Oh, brilliant!
I read that one.
Oh, so the Sutcliffe fella, one of the children that got left behind. Oh, good read, Joanne. Good read. Classy book.
It was about what's happened after the boy... After
Excellent.
Sutcliffe killed his mother.
Excellent.
How it's happened to them.
Wow.
What they was left with.
Wow. Good book.
Destruction.
Good book. Destruction. Good book. Thing
Yes,
is, Joanne, I'd wait for the film to come out.
Oh, can I have one more thing?
Yeah, why the hell not? You sound like a lunatic.
You can't curl up with your laptop in bed, but you can with a book.
You're wrong on that one, I'm afraid, Joanne.
Not really.
Yeah, no, you're wrong on that. Of course you can curl up with a laptop.
Okay, all right then. Can you lay down on your back, hold your laptop in your arms with,
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. I shouldn't think that's very comfortable.
Well, it's fine. If you've got a small laptop, of course it's fine. Joanne, I've won those arguments, haven't I?
No.
Well, yeah,
I have got one more thing. It's a little bit...
Oh, for God's sakes. Go on then. I'm going to look at this rude email.
You're a woman, honestly. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Suppose you're laying there on your back, arms in the air, holding your laptop, man between your legs because of the type of book that you are reading. When you drop the book, you only lose a page. When you drop the laptop, it costs you money.
Sorry, I was looking at a rude picture of Mike Mendoza there. I didn't hear a word she said, but yes. No, was it not? Thank you, Helen, for censoring the show in a way. I agree with censorship. Have you not seen that picture? Sorry. Lino is sending in a series of pictures. This is very in-joke. I don't really care. I can open up. A series of pictures of former LBC presenter, now TalkSport presenter, Mike Mendoza, with various rude bits hidden in the picture. Sometimes hidden in the picture, sometimes not hidden in the picture. I love it. Sorry. Bill! Bill's in the Leighton.
Yes, Ian.
Yes, Bill.
You cool, man?
Yeah, how's it go? How are you?
I'm fine.
You don't phone me enough.
I know, I work, innit?
So do I. Phone me at work.
Well, can I work with you, then? That'll be fun.
Do you know, I'm almost tempted to say, oh no, Helen behind the glass is saying no, sorry.
Why?
Why, Helen? Why?
I could be your coffee boy.
My coffee boy?
Or I could...
What?
I could sing, I could do...
You could sing, could you, Bill?
I could do the jingles and stuff.
Give me a jingle.
Yeah, libraries are boring. They're full of old men snoring and tramps who can't afford to buy a paper. Which is true.
That's why it's so funny, because it's true. Bill, are you a fan of the library?
No, they're rubbish. I like to walk past them and laugh at them, though. But apart from that, I've never been in one since I was little, about 10 years ago.
Sorry,
they're rubbish.
You really made me laugh, thank you.
But seriously, libraries, they just tend to shut up all the time. I'm only asking them, like, you know, why's the queue taking so long? Shh. Yeah, it's like, shh. I'm like, shut up, man. You old bag. They're so rude in there.
Would you agree with me? We've got some controversy here. The emails are flooding in. We're getting a lot of people being stroppy. Let's convert all libraries. They're good buildings, some of them. Let's keep the buildings.
Yeah.
Let's convert them to the home of entertainment, Blockbuster Video.
And we could make a fun house, innit?
Oh, hang on, go on. What would be in the fun house?
Well, first of all, you'd have a snack bar, and you'd be able to get anything you want food-wise. Curry, vegetarian meals for yourself.
Nice, thank you.
Maltesers, fizzy drinks. Then you'd have a music corner where they do breakdancing contests, and I can do my electric boomerang.
Yeah.
and you'd have Pat Sharp, because it's called Funhouse, and he'd be doing all sorts of crazy things, and there'd be all sorts of rides and that in there. And there'd be women in bikinis bringing you books and DVDs and food. And
hang on, we've got rid of libraries, but they've still got books in.
Yeah, but
there's books in the fun house.
It's fun books. It's like fun books like Viz and Beano and them sort of books, coloured in books, man. Not these big dusty books that you read one page and you fall asleep.
Did you say big busty books?
No, dusty. Yeah, I know when you open them, they're dusty and they make you cough. I ain't even got asthma and they make me have an asthma attack. It's not funny.
I don't know why he makes me laugh so much, but he does. So, Bill, we should convert them to fun houses.
Yeah, and Pat Sharp.
How did the theme tune to Pat Sharp's Funhouse go? Do you remember?
Fun house, it's a whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won. It's wacky, it's insane, it's crazy. Fun house.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Thank you, Bill. 08709090973. Is there any way we can get Bill the sack from his job? Because I'd like him to call in more often. And if it involves him not working, I'm happy to somehow endorse that. Jackie's in the Beckenham. Hello, Jackie.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, hello. Your voice has gone.
I know, I've got a cold.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah, it's not good for my asthma either.
No, it's not good. The second time asthma's been mentioned in 2 phone calls. Should I be taking something from this? I don't know. Anyway, Jackie, what may I do for you?
Well, I love Maltesers.
Yes, we all love Maltesers.
They're very moorish.
Like a fine heroin.
Yeah, well...
Oh, no, I don't mean... That's what I mean. It's very, like a nice cake, I meant, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
And libraries, I think they're boring, and they're dull and dingy.
They're dull.
I haven't in one anyway.
And may I ask, please, when was the last time you went in one?
When was it? 1990-something.
1990-something. Well remembered there. Well, the thing is,
I can't remember the exact year, but I know it was 1990-something.
That's a vague window of 10 years. We can live with that. What was the last book you read, Jackie?
It was supposed to be about alcoholism because I was trying to give up alcohol at the time. I was a bit of an alcoholic.
So you read a book, and did that help?
Not really.
No.
It got me into so much trouble since then.
Yes.
And it got me to where I am now.
Yes, OK. Well, and hopefully everything's going better, is it?
Yeah, and I'm still not smoking.
Good, well done. Oh, how long is that? That's about 6 weeks now, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be 6 weeks on Thursday.
Hey, well done you.
Yeah. But sometimes I do get a bit tempted, but I still manage to resist it.
Yeah, well, so basically, what we've agreed with here... Hello.
Yeah.
What we've agreed with... Maltesers are delicious.
Yes.
Libraries are boring.
Yes.
Books aren't necessarily the best way to stop being an alcoholic. And you've not smoked for nearly 6 weeks.
Precisely.
There we go. Well, that's the summary of that phone call, and I think that's all been proved. Well, most of that is scientific fact. Most of it. 08709090973 is the telephone number. We're getting rid of libraries. Nobody has called up and has been able to put forward... No one's called up to say they use the library regularly, apart from that mad woman who'd go round every day and she dresses up like a librarianess. No sexy librarians or librarianesses have phoned up. Oh, did you see Coronation Street? Oh, the school reunion. I'll say no more. Talking to Helen behind the glass. Sorry, I just remembered I saw. I've got the second one to watch. I watched the first one. You got them on tape? Oh, Omnibus, you'll do... I'll say nothing then. You're in for a treat. You're in for an absolute treat. That much I can tell you. OK, if you're a fan of books, give me a call with your favourite book. Choose your strongest weapon. Read me that book on the radio. Let us see how exciting that is. Who needs books when you've got brilliant Xbox 360 games and superb movies coming, I believe, from Hollywood in America? 08709090973 is the phone number. You can email iain, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. It's time now, though, to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Simon Bennett.
Thanks very much, Ian. The A40 Westway down to 1...
In the librarianess in the South Kensington. Helen spelled with 2 L's. For some reason I find that quite sexy. Or maybe it's a misspelling. She might have typed it wrong. Ian Honey, for a young, good-looking man, you are stuck in the Stone Age, 2 exclamation marks. I don't like that. You really need to get out more. I'm a librarianess working in an office within a library. Yeah, I see. My colleague and I are shouting at the radio because you are so wrong. Public libraries are free when using the computers. My public library is very small. It has 8 computers, a vending machine for food and drink. They have... Oh, God, it just gets worse. Listen to this. They have a homework club, a summer book clubs, toddler groups, and it goes on. This is typical of public libraries. The library I work in is within a large museum. We are not greyed-haired, don't wear glass in the end of our nose, and don't wear grey. Average age is 25. Pop over and see us sometime. I'm fine, thanks. Shall I go to the homework club, shall I? Flippin' out. OK, let's go to line 2. Line 2, what do you think about Maltesers?
Is that me?
Yes? What do you think about Maltesers?
They are the most vile chocolate ever invented.
What a load of nonsense.
They roll all over the place. When you're in the car and the kids have got them, they go all over the seats, all over the dashboard. It lacks chocolate. The honeycomb is just grotesque. It gets in your teeth. You go to the dentist. They complain. It's awful.
Hello?
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 Hello down there!
It's awful.
I'm a Malteser and I'm lovely.
Oh, they're disgusting.
No, they're not. I get nice and warm and get all over your chair.
Oh, no.
Of course, it's the best thing to do with a Malteser.
In the bin. Put him in the bin.
No, of course not. You know when your dog hasn't been well and they put that lampshade on his head?
Yes.
Chuck one in. Works like a roulette wheel. Almost lets their brain cave in.
Oh, you can't beat a bit of Cadbury's. Maltesers are awful.
Of course they're not. I tell you what, they're the best thing to be fried from a catapult. It don't kill anything, but don't half make a mess at the other end.
Oh, exactly. It makes a mess. They always make a mess.
Oh, you must love your car more than your kids.
Bit of square chocolate, stays in one place, straight down the kid's neck, all done. No problem at all.
Do you know why? Do you know why men can't catch mad cow's disease?
Go on.
Because they're all pigs.
I think that joke's supposed to be told by a woman, isn't it? I can only apologise for that. Awful. It's Agent Chris. For Agent Chris. There's an email for Agent Chris. I shouldn't read this on the air, Chris, but it's come to my email account, so I'm going to read it. I shall censor it myself. There's probably swearing in there and some kind of sexual reference, as this person often sends me. Agent Chris, is there any... I'm filling in a lot of blank missing letters here. Well, for any, they've just put the letter N. Is there any more radio show like this one sort thing worth listening to? Me and my mates going off you show bit. It just not fun anymore. We want to know if there one like this one, but where everyone belongs sort of thing, and don't get pushed away. We'll probably listen for rest day and stuff, but if there's another cooler one, can you just say, mail, thank you from Amber. Agent Chris, it's a good question. Is there another show like this one, where people don't get pushed away, and it's not quite as boring, but it's funnier than this? Nope. No, OK. No, sorry about that, Amber. There we go. John's in the Croydon.
Good morning, comrade citizen.
Hello, miss.
I wish to demonstrate the practical and progressive value of books by reading you an extract from the selected works of Kim Jong-il, Volume 1.
Now, the thing is, this sounds like it's going to be a boring book anyway. He's a fascinating gentleman. I've seen the film. The film is good. The book is going to be rubbish.
I found that the bits of the book that I've read so far are desperately fascinating.
Sell it to me. John, sell me the book. Sell me Kim Jong-il, the book.
If you increase the per hectare yield by 500 kilograms by launching a movement in accordance with the great leader's instructions, the total increase in the province will be nearly 80,000 tonnes. In order to increase the per hectare yield of rice by 500 kilograms, work must be organised exactingly so that the fields are carpeted with new soil, more manure is applied, good seeds are planted, the crop is fertilised and tended scientifically and with a proper knowledge of the technology involved. If you simplistically shout slogans about the per hectare yield of rice needing to be increased by 500 kilograms without organising the practical work involved, the result will be zero. The senior officials of South Hwanghae province are now complaining about a shortage of manpower instead of pressing on with the campaign to increase the per hectare yield of rice by 500 kilograms. The practice of formalism and expediency is also in evidence in the implementation of the leader's instructions on the introduction of two-cropping in non-paddy fields. The widespread introduction of two-cropping in non-paddy fields is very important for increasing grain production. If we are to have a rise in grain production in our country, which is limited in the area of cultivated farmland, we must increase the utilisation of the land through the introduction of two-cropping. The leader has been greatly interested in two-cropping over recent years. Having organised two-crop non-paddy field farming on cooperative farms in South Hwanghae province on an experimental basis in recent years, he has given detailed field guidance to them on many occasions. Many difficulties may arise in the introduction of two-cropping because it requires more labour and efforts than single-crop farming. Unless you work eagerly with a correct understanding of the leader's intention to have two-cropping widely introduced, you may vacillate in the face of difficulties or reveal formalist practices in two-crop farming. Last year, when told to plant rice in non-paddy fields, a certain cooperative farm in Chon County planted it reluctantly and then sowed maize between the rows of rice because it had doubted the success of rice farming in non-paddy.
Champney. All it takes is just...
I'm the first to admit when I'm wrong. That was good. He made books exciting, and I apologise, John. You were spot on. Thank you, my friend. Alan's in the Croydon.
You all right there, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, no irony there.
No, none at all. None at all. You've got an evil laugh.
I am evil.
Have you ever made a laser that would destroy a whole continent?
No, just small countries.
Just small countries. Oh, that's
just
fair
the ones
enough.
I don't like.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Right, cool.
Got that sorted out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I'd never destroy a library.
No, oh, mate, why?
Because libraries rock.
Oh, they so go on.
God gave
go on.
rock and roll to you and library. That's how the song went.
Yes, that's not how the Kiss song went.
It did. It goes, God gave rock and roll to you, gave rock and roll to me, and don't forget the library.
Did you see the new School of Rock at the weekend?
No.
Oh, there's a new one.
Is it worth it? It's a bit naff.
What?
It looks a bit naff.
What looks naff?
The School of Rock thing.
With Gene Simmons. What's happened to your phone, man?
Somebody trying to come through for the other line. Don't go away. Don't worry about that.
The Gene Simmons thing.
Yeah.
I've not seen this. I've seen the first series. The first series was brilliant. This one's supposed to be good. But apparently all the kids in this one have got issues, though. It's quite issue-driven. It's a little bit weightier.
Well, if you're not like a rock and roll star without any issues, not really much of a rock and roll star, you've got to have like angst and you've got to be driven by pain and
That's true.
things. If you're going to be all like Dido and ha ha ha, look at me, I don't like your music.
Do you think? I'm not a fan of Dido's music. I find it very dull, very boring.
Yeah,
I saw a picture of her the other day, though. She is a beautiful woman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't knock that bit. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I won't say any more about that.
No, say no more.
I'm a married man.
So, go on, libraries... You've not yet told me why libraries rock. I think it's because you don't think they do.
They do. They don't really rock in as much that, you know, they don't have music there and such. But in terms of, like, having free books, and if you like books, and if you've ever written a book or even read a book...
Your whole argument... You can't even say ridden. You can't ridden a book. Alan, your whole argument is collapsing around your ears.
Well, no, you got a bike book, but then that's another thing. But the thing is, right, I like comics as well, and you can get them in the library.
Alan, you're embarrassing yourself. You've just said, I like comics. I'm going to let you go, Alan.
No, you can't do that.
Alan, put the phone down.
Fair, though, is it?
Alan,
you know that I'm right, and you've lost your argument. Put your phone down.
You're embarrassing yourself. Put the phone down.
No.
Put the phone down.
No, I've lost my argument.
Alan, put the phone down.
Ian Lee, I've lost an argument.
Put the phone down.
I've lost an argument. My name's Ian Lee. I can't take it.
Put the phone down, Alan. You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, but you love up the book, so, innit?
Alan, put the phone down.
Do you love up the book?
Alan?
Do you love up the book, though?
Alan?
Do you love up the book?
Alan? put your phone down, now.
Why?
I'm getting very angry with you. Put your phone down.
But you love me, though, Ian.
Put your phone down.
Do you love God?
Put the phone down. Now.
Jesus. Do you love life?
Put the phone down. Second hour, no. Felt like a dream today. Like a dream. Emails coming in there. Oh dear. Ian, please tell Jackie from the Beckenham, can I have my computer books back? They are overdue. From Michael, the computer instructor. The thing is, in this scary world that we inhabit on this show, and on this station to a certain extent, that's probably true. That's probably a true message that is being conveyed via me. I'm like Derek Akora, except I don't make things up. He's not going to sue me. You can't sue me for that. You can't sue me for calling him a scouse liar. Can't do it. Maybe you can. We're talking about libraries. We're getting rid of libraries. Nobody has come up with a decent argument for a library yet. No one's been able to do it. The last guy was doing all right, and then he goes, yeah, no, I like comics. Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye. Bye-bye. Cheers. Nobody's done that. When was the last time you read a book? I'm not being funny. I read books when I was kids. I used to read the Doctor Who books. They were very good. Very, very good, actually. But computer games in those days were rubbish. They're not rubbish now. They're brilliant. They are brilliant. Tonight I'm going to go at Project Gotham Racing. Got to get some training up. Yeah, well, Agent Chris, maybe I'll play online, maybe I won't. We'll see. Going to be doing that. Or I might watch a movie, a motion picture, because they're really good now. They weren't very good in the 80s. There's a couple of good ones. Most of them weren't good. Oh, Pretty in Pink was good, actually. I like that one. Good film, that. Pretty in Pink, isn't she? I used to... Who was the girl in Pretty in Pink? She's not as pretty now as she was then. You never saw Pretty in Pink, Helen? Oh, you... It's good, it's good. It's not all girly-girly. It's good. It's not girly-girly. It's all a little bit quirky. It's one of those quirky 80s films. A bit quirky. Oh, what was her? She's, nice, but she's sort of gone a bit plain now. Oh, it doesn't matter. No, it wasn't Julia. Julia Roberts wasn't Pretty in Pink. You're thinking of Pretty Woman. They're not Kim Basinger. There was a kid... Not, Rhys Dinsdale. He was in Home to Roost. No, it wasn't Elizabeth Shue. None of those people. Hey, Chris, you're too young to even know what we're talking about. You weren't born until the time of Terminator 3. There were 2 more before that. 1 and 2. Hello?
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 Gadang, gadang.
Who was in Pretty in Pink?
I haven't got a clue.
Yes, you have.
Who was it? What was it about?
Stay there. Speak to a girl.
Oh!
No, Nadia.
Hi.
Who was in Pretty in Pink?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, man. Paul, are you sure you don't know?
Was it Gerard Depardieu?
Oh, shut up. Molly Ringwald, Molly Ringwald, Molly Ringwald, was it pretty in pink? It was Molly Ringwald.
Ah.
Well.
She looked like my old drama teacher.
Oh, really? It was a look I loved. That quirky, I'm a little bit quirky, I can't afford a real dress, so I'll make one out of a sack, but I'll still look sexy, and I'll get bullied by the other sexier girls who smoke, but I don't care because I'm Molly Ringwald.
I love the way that they have these Hessian sacks because they can't afford anything else, but they can afford the 100,000 of cosmetic surgery to get them in the film.
Yes, exactly. Molly Ringwald wouldn't have had cosmetic surgery to be in Pretty in Pink. I used to have such a crush on her. And the woman, the woman they created in Weird Science. Who was the woman in Weird Science? That was a good film.
I don't know, I'll tell you what... Oh, yeah, I know, I remember that.
Yeah, but they made these two geeks made a sexy woman.
Yes. No.
Kelly LeBrock!
Yeah, she's
Maybe.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's very gorgeous who's around now.
Yeah, go on.
Katie Tunstall.
Oh, no, please don't, because she's the woman I want to marry.
Oh,
She is...
you have to fight me for her.
Oh, I will fight. I'll wrestle you naked in front of the fire.
Do you know something else? She actually is not very far from your office right now.
Where's Katie Tunstall?
She's in a recording studio that's just round the corner from yours, but you don't know which one because there's quite a few, and
I know. Thank you, Katie. I know exactly which one you mean. You mean the one in Kensal Green?
No. Even closer to you.
She's nearer than She's not in the Hearts studio beneath me now, is she?
No. She's not at
Oh. She's stunning. I was watching her on the Jules Holland Hootenanny. I had a rubbish New Year, doesn't matter. The sort of short black dress, the boots, the guitar.
Yeah.
Then she's put the guitar down and she went and played the drums. Oh, I wanted to
really
kiss
amazing.
her.
She's really good.
Where is she? What? Hang on, what's pre-recorded? Jules Holland's Hootenanny? No, it's not. Oh, no, that's disappointing. So Jules Holland's Hootenanny's pre-recorded?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, everyone knows that!
Yeah.
They should be telling me that God isn't real. Anyway, so where is she, Paul?
She's just off Balby Road.
Oh, hang on, wrong one, sorry. That's better. Oh, God, is there any way I could ditch this rubbish radio show and go out there and make her fall in love with me?
I don't know, but I'm trying to get my way in there so I can put my sander down and go and see her.
Oh, God. And let's be honest, it's a cracking record as well.
She's very good. Her album's excellent. And
She's about my age. She's about 31, 32 as well.
Yeah, I know, but Ian, you'd be too emotionally immature. Women like older men.
That's true, isn't it? That's true.
And I am the old, so...
Oh.
But I'll tell you something else.
Yeah, go on.
First time I saw her on Jules Holland.
Yeah,
about
it's a real Katie Tunstall love fest. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, yeah. She came out and she did that song, Black Horse and a Cherry Tree, and she did it just herself. She every single sound on there, she made into the mic.
Yeah.
Either with the guitar or singing it.
Yes.
And she put it on a loop right as you're watching her, and she just built the song up and went and sang it.
Seen her do that. Seen her do it. I've seen her. Yeah. Oh God Almighty.
Very good.
It's very rarely I have a genuine crush on a famous woman that actually. There's women I fancy. There's, for example, the woman that was in that magazine I was looking at earlier on. She was nice. There's women I fancy, but with Katie Tunstall and Sarah Beanie, they make my stomach go a little bit. Oh yeah, I love you. They make me go a little bit. You know, they tense up a little bit in my stomach.
It's funny, because first of all you get the physical reaction, but after, when they start talking, when she starts speaking, when she's being interviewed, you just think like, oh, what a lovely woman.
Yeah, exactly. What a nice woman. What a nice woman. Anyway, Paul, you've called in to talk about libraries, I think, haven't you?
Yeah. Libraries. Unfortunately, Ian, I think they're an unnecessary evil.
An unnecessary evil?
Out of a lot of money, you see, if you did away with libraries.
Go on, what? How?
Yeah, you'd lose money.
How?
You're writing a book. I'm writing a book.
I've kind of given up on my book.
Oh, really?
I couldn't get hold of him. What book did you think I was writing a book about Cat Stevens, and I couldn't get hold of him. I thought, genuinely I was. I thought, stuff it.
Really?
Yeah, I thought, I can't be bothered. I had the meetings with the publishers and everything. They went, yeah, do it, bring it to us, we'll do it. And I thought, I can't be bothered.
But now you're getting extremely large and Mr. Celebrity Superstar. They could be banging on your door saying, write any old cack in and we'll publish it.
Yes, no, there are lots of local radio presenters that are being offered tens of thousands of pounds to write any old cack. You're right, yes.
Especially Mike Mendoza.
We must leave this. Yes, he's a fool, but we must leave this Mike Mendoza bashing. Well, not leave it. We rein back slightly, but, you know, Mendoza, the Wolf, they're all open to a good attacking, because they slag us off. Mendoza's always slagging us off. It's a very strange thing. Listen, Chris, you were about to tell me to stop. It's 1-1, is it? Okay. I've lost track of where we are. Oh, I was going to talk about something else. I do want to ask as well. Nadia?
Yeah?
You're bored, aren't you?
No.
Can you wait 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Excellent, thanks very much. More after this.
What's one of the biggest challenges faced by business...
She's been waiting. I'm almost scared to go to Nadia, because she's been waiting for ages, and she was a little bit We spoke to her about 4.5 minutes ago. She was a little bit stroppy then, so she is... this would be 2 minutes. Nadia?
Hi!
Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine, how are you?
I am really, really, really sorry.
It's no problem.
We didn't mean to go on to the whole KT Tunstall trip. I'm sorry.
It's no problem, it was interesting.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I should have invited you in to talk with us. I really feel I've let you down and left you out a bit. What can I do to make it up to you?
You can let me speak.
Oh, where you go?
Okay. I just wanted to say that people do say that libraries are boring, but you know the younger one who said he laughed at libraries? He hasn't been in one, so how would he know what the library's like on the inside?
That's Bill from the Leighton, I think you're referring to. The man's an idiot.
Yeah.
The man's an idiot and a fool.
Yeah, so, do you like libraries, Ian?
No.
Okay, why?
Because they're boring. Have you been listening? Did you listen to the first hour of the show?
I was in school, I was just coming out.
Okay. Now, in that case, I'll let you off. I think, this is my argument. Let me have a little recap.
Okay.
And this is good, because a lot of people will have just tuned in, so they can pick up what's going on as well.
Okay.
It's not all about KT Tunstall, although, if she was a librarianess, I'd be getting books out of her. Right, sorry, stop that. Okay, I think libraries are old-fashioned.
Right.
I think they're outdated. I think they're boring. The fines are too steep. The books smell. There's no atmosphere. People tell you to shut up. Everything is outdated. There's no food or drinks to buy. They don't trust you to return the books, and libraries never have special offers. So, here's my plan. We've got two options. Bill's option, which I think was good, was to get rid of the libraries and make a fun house. I didn't really understand what he was going on about. My option is that we convert libraries into the home of entertainment, Blockbuster Video. Come on!
No.
Yeah! You love it, my friend! Who the hell is that, Nadia?
That's my mum!
Oh, no! There we go, you see? Mum, the voice of reason, drunk like a skunk.
No, Ian, but the thing is,
Yes?
that, I personally think, you know, the libraries, my local library,
Yeah.
it's a good library, you know.
It's what?
It's a pretty good library.
Wilsden Library?
Yeah.
I've been to Wilsden Library.
Yeah, and you find it boring?
Yeah, it's boring.
I think, you know, because there's like a certain corner,
Yeah.
and it's like, you little children's area, and downstairs they don't really tell you to be quiet.
What?
And then you have young people, like, you know, and you get conversations about it's not boring as you think.
Yes, it is.
It's not, though. Do you want to read
Mario, have you been to the Wilsden Library?
The Wilsden Library is the best library in London, bruv.
Thank you.
Tell me why, come on.
Yeah, I get a miss.
Right, all right then. On a Saturday they have children's club. It's got a cinema, it's got a bar. Whenever people are getting married or parties, they can rent right? Then there's a kiddie section that my little boy really loves, right? They've got a nice car park behind there, right? It's next to the HSBC.
Hang on, sorry, Mario, sorry. Two of your arguments for the library being so good. It's got a bar and a nice car park.
Yeah.
Man.
So that means
Ian,
so is Tesco's!
Yeah, but Ian,
Nadia.
you know, your other friend, Bill from, I don't know where he's from, and he's saying he wants an entertainment instead of the library. There's a cinema there.
Yeah, but that's not...
the cinema.
The cinema... Listen, I had been to that library. I used to live in Kensal Green. That cinema isn't part of the library. That's just under the same roof, but the library is separate in there.
Yeah.
I've been there. There's like
There's an internet cafe in the library.
See? Ian, the library is... Listen, I like
It's a good library. It is a good library.
Hey, listen, you two are both regular library goers, and you haven't got the manners to let one another speak. Let's all just calm down. Let's not Mario, put your fist, unclench your fist, Nadia, put that knife down. Let's talk calmly about this, please.
Go on.
One at a time, Nadia.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, the thing is that everyone's thinking that libraries are boring. I don't think so. It's a good library because there's one section where you can speak and talk to other people, and then upstairs it's completely separate. for people who are serious about their work. If you're downstairs, you can play with your children and
You shouldn't be playing with children in a library.
Oh, no, I mean, when you want to take your children to the library to take books and read books, there's a children's section. Children do play there.
Oh, hey, calm down. Mario, I want to pick you up on something. You said it has a good car park.
It has got a good
How many spaces are in that car park, Mario?
I'd say about 50.
Yeah, well, there's 72, but that's not many, because there's a supermarket down the road, isn't there? Sainsbury's or something. That's got more.
Right, that's right. But it's a good car park. It's a good library, because the thing is obviously you've got the side for the kids. That library has got a lot of ethnic minority books as well, which not many libraries have.
Yes, Arabic, Chinese, French, German, Gujarati, Hindi, Italian, Polish, Spanish, Tamil and Urdu. I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Plus, they've got the kids' club on a Saturday, so you know, a lot of libraries don't have that like they used to back in the day.
They've got scanners.
Yeah.
Shut up, Nadia's mum. They've got talking books. Oi! You put a sock in it, woman. Flipping out.
And they've got good coffee bars outside, Ian.
But they're not. But the coffee bars aren't. You can't take a coffee in the library, Mario.
You can't. Ian,
thank you. Yes, ipso facto, I win that one.
Yeah, but Ian, the library is a good library, and not even that. The thing is I like libraries, because libraries was a good place to go and talk to people. If
Are you going to say, Mario? Can I get to the crux of what I think your argument is? You can talk to shorties in libraries. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Thank you. I knew we'd get there eventually.
No, but it's true though. That way, you know what I mean. You know, it's a quiet moment.
I don't want to go out with a boffin. Hello?
No.
Who's that? Who's ringing?
That's my phone, sorry.
Go and get it.
Ignore it.
No, you get it. Who's ringing you?
The person will go away.
No, answer it. That's rude. Answer it.
It's one of her friends.
Oh, my brother's going to answer it.
Ian, you should go to Willesden Library. It's a good library.
I've been to Willesden Library. I used to live in Kensal Green.
Well, then you know it's a good library, and you know you can't hate on that library.
Yeah, I know different.
Where's the library, man?
Well, look. The nearest to the entertainment, that guy that never been to library was talking.
Yes.
That has got most of those entertainment, but in a more intelligent
Right, listen,
way.
Nadia, I'm going to let you answer your phone. Thank you for your contribution. Yes, no, goodbye. Flipping. Considering that her family were advocates of libraries, they were very rude. Now, Mario.
Right, sir.
You're wrong on the libraries.
No, man, libraries are good.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Come on, Ian.
Mate. Library? Okay, which is best? Library, Blockbuster Video.
You know what?
Which is best? Which is best?
Blockbuster Video.
Thank you. Thank you. Leave it there, Mario. Leave it there. Leave it there. Now, Mario, before you go. Leave it there. Leave it there.
I don't
leave it there. Leave it there.
You got
leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. No, you said Blockbusters. You said Blockbusters. You said Blockbusters.
Take your kids to the library.
Right, cut him off. I was going to ask him another. Cut him off. First time I've done that to him. He said Blockbusters are better than libraries, didn't he? And then suddenly he turned it round. I was going to ask him about what thing. He's thrown me off kilter. We're still talking about libraries, by the way. 08709090973 is the telephone number. I did want to know. This is what I was going to mention earlier. I kind of forgot. You know, I had a banana the other day in here, and I didn't really enjoy it, and I threw it away. I had another banana on Monday. I have a banana before I go to the gym because it's like good energy. It's supposed to give you good, like, slow release energy or fast release energy. It releases energy. Something, I don't really know what it does. Proteins or something for your brain. And I was eating this banana, and this banana was perfect, as Pa Larkin would say. Perfect. Perfect shape, lovely yellow, just a little bit of shadow, but just perfect. I thought this is going to be a nice banana. And I ate it, and I was eating it, and I thought, I'm not enjoying this banana. And it dawned on me, the last 12, 15 bananas I've had, not enjoyed them. I used to love bananas. Now I absolutely hate them. Hate them. I'm probably never going to have a banana again as long as I live. What things did you used to like that you hate now? I'm going to have a banana as long as I live. And that makes me sad, because I used to love bananas and custard. Oh, nice. No, not nice, because bananas, it turns out, are rank. Turns out they're rank. I had a Caramac today. I used to love Caramac. I stopped in the garage. I haven't had one for years. Didn't enjoy it. I used to love it. Let me know, London. Are there things that you used to love, but now you just don't get? 0870 9090 973. More of your calls after the news. Foods that you've gone off. Can be anything. Maybe a TV show. Did used to like EastEnders years ago. That was years ago, when it was kind of all right rubbish now. What things did you used to love? You think you'd never be without, and now it's like, I don't really like that anymore. 0870 9090973. Simone is in the Plasto. Hello, Simone.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. You're talking about things that you used to like but you don't really like anymore.
Yeah, go on. What have you got?
There's two things, really. So first of all, I had a dodgy burger in McDonald's once.
I'm sure. Well, let me just say, because they've got the best, the second best lawyers in the world. I'm sure the burger wasn't dodgy. I'm sure that there was.
No, I'm sure it wasn't either. It was just
Thank
an
you.
element of the burger.
Yeah, I'm sure it was something else that wasn't in any way remotely linked to the burger at all. But by coincidence, you then. Hey, Simone, let me finish, otherwise I'm in very big trouble. But by coincidence, you then had a burger. So, because you'd eaten something before the burger that upset your stomach, then you ate the burger in a completely different thing altogether that was no way related to McDonald's.
To me. There you go. It was
the burger tasted different. We can say that. We can say that.
It was an acidic taste.
Not acidic. Well, no, not acidic. Different.
No.
Different. Simone, I can't afford a £100,000 lawsuit, all right?
You can, Ian.
No, I can't. Come on, do me a favour, love, all right?
All right, so I say that it wasn't anything to do with the burger.
Yeah, so you've in fact...
to do with me.
You love McDonald's.
I do love McDonald's.
Brilliant. Okay, what's the other thing, Simone?
It's also a name thing, though. I can't say anything then.
No. What is it? Well, no, it depends. As long as you don't say it's poisonous.
As long as I don't say it's poisonous. 'Cause I had something from a certain delivery people.
Yeah.
That didn't come to standard. But it's really hard with delivery people. But you can't really send it back.
Well, now, the thing is, you can file a complaint.
Forever.
But when you say it wasn't standard, it was made improperly, or... You just gone off it?
It got there and it just didn't taste like it used to. Maybe it's me and maybe my taste buds have changed.
I think Domino's are excellent.
You can't say that.
I think Domino's are excellent. I do think... when Chris and I, we don't do it so much now.
Have you tried the one next to me? No. So you can't say it's excellent?
No, you're right, Simone. Simone, for legal reasons, I'm going to have to cut you off now.
Go for it.
Thanks, bye. Just, I'm not saying where did you have an allegedly dodgy burger, or what pizza chain sent you something and it wasn't made. I'm not asking that. Whoa, let's just not have any more of those put through, please, because we'll get in trouble. What I'm asking is there something you used to like? This is this is supposed to be an easy topic that we can just run simultaneously with another one. Is there something you used to like that you don't like now? Not, I went into McDonald's and I was poisoned, which nobody ever has been, of course. Or the Domino's pizza, there's something wrong with it. No. What do you... I'm confusing myself. Let's just go to Terry in the Bishop Stortford. Hello, Terry.
Ian, big up, my man.
Big up, my man, Terry. Wagwan.
How you going?
Oh, yeah, all right.
Excellent. I'm about to give you some gravitas to your library argument, and I'm going to close down everybody who's for them.
Bring it on, because I need some gravitas.
Books in libraries are filthy, disgusting. 200 people have read them before you. They read them on the loo. They read them when they've got a cold.
Here we
go. You
go.
have one in your house. You're eating a biscuit. You're getting all the germs.
You're a boy. You're a genius, my friend. Of course, I've had this argument before that if someone reads a book on the toilet or a magazine, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it.
Exactly.
It's unhygienic. And who knows what these people are doing with these books where they're I'm not... Let's keep this fairly clean, but there are perverts out there, Terry. Who knows how they get their kicks when it comes to books?
On the cleanest side of things, you could have someone picking their nose reading a book. Next minute you pick it up and you've got the contents of their nose on your fingers.
Yes, and it's in your mouth. Wallop, you're down. You're out for a month.
Bad news. And on things that I used to like
Yes.
and don't like anymore,
Yes.
since I found LBC, I can't stand music radio.
Yeah, come on, Terry, come on. Although I've got to say, Terry Wogan in the morning, cracking. Obviously Nick Ferris, it's fine, but sometimes you want to hear some gentle tunes. And I'm kind of gravitating back towards the music now on the radio. But you're right, you're well done. Yes, this show in particular is mighty fine. Finger-licking good. Has that been used before? No, that has been used. That's been used. That's the Colonel Saunders. Kieran is dans la fiche.
Hi, Ian.
Hey.
Hey, no, just kind of, I heard your argument about the libraries being boring and all that.
Yes, they are very boring.
Well, I mean, just if you don't mind me asking, what was it that gave you this kind of, why do you have that opinion?
Because...
Yeah.
They are boring.
Okay.
All they have is really old boring books.
Yeah.
The people who work there are very dull and boring.
I can agree with you on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The tapes. I've got, but the people, the women, I always have an image, a kind of fantasy image of the librarianess, you know, as the kind of bookish woman in the white blouse, pencil thin skirt, the thick black ring glasses, the hair tied up, and her saying, "Oh, we have your book, Mr. Lee, it's out back, come with me." And you know, and then you end up kissing and stuff. But all the women who work there are quite old and dumpy.
Old and dull, yeah.
The tapes they have there are from 1989.
No. Well, 80s and 70s. It's, a lot of the time it is 80s and 70s.
Yeah.
Sort of stuff. But I mean, I was thinking kind of there are ways to make them better. You know how they're making schools better, they're making this better. Libraries is next on the list. Hopefully. I mean, this is just if I was, you know.
Wow, what a difference, Blockbuster Video. That's how you make it good, my friend. You get those guys in.
But that's the thing. I mean, if you make a library, right? If you make a library where you've got 2 sections, okay? You've got your new and your old. Yeah, you hearing me? You are. So you've got the new, right? Where you've got a bar. You know, you go in, you be like, "Yo, click your fingers. Can I have this? Can I read this book? Have you got this?" And that sexy lady which you described comes over and she says, "Yeah, I have. I've got that book. Would you like a drink?" Just like those Carling adverts. "Would you like a drink, sir?" And you say, "Not today, love. I'm just going to go steady." Then you go to section 2, which is mainly for the little kids, because you always have people going, "Oh, the kids, you know, they can't be drinking." So you give them loads of sugar, so they read more books and become really hyperactive, and that sort of thing. So, yeah, that's the sort of vibe I'd probably do if I had the chance to, you know, let design make libraries kind of thing. So, yeah, do you want to elaborate, maybe? Or even put me through to someone else so I can fire my discussion in their direction?
Thanks very much for that, Kieran. Chris is in the Croydon.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm fine, Chris. How's it going, my friend?
I'm pretty good.
Lovely. You've got a very deep voice.
Oh, don't come on to me now.
I'm not coming on to you. I'm just. Do you find that when you speak to women on the telephone, they say, "Oh, Chris, hello"? Do you find it gets them a little bit fruity?
Yeah. But you know, yeah.
Let's Chris, Agent Chris, not you, Chris. Agent Chris, get a woman on the line. I want to see what this effect this voice has on a lady's hormones. You don't mind, Chris, do you? If we do this?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay. Let's say, Margie.
Yes.
Margie in the Chiswick.
Yes.
Chris, say something to her.
Hello, Margie. How you doing, darling?
Hey, Chris. Good. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good, mate. Pretty good.
But I was calling about libraries.
Well, hang on a second. Chris is on the queue in front of you. Let's calm down. Are you finding his voice sexy?
I'm a happily married woman.
That's irrelevant. I'm finding your voice sexy. American, nice. That's irrelevant. Are you, you're married, but you're a woman. As a woman, are you finding his voice erotic? Chris, say something vaguely.
Go ahead, come on, say something erotic to me.
I love libraries.
Yeah, okay, it's nice and deep. It's not wimpy, so yeah, I suppose it's okay. But you know, it's not really what I'm thinking of when I'm listening to the radio.
Whose voice do you prefer, Margie? Mine or Chris's? Who's? When I say prefer, I mean in a sexual way.
Patrick Stewart.
Flipping hell. All right, well, Chris, mate, what's your point before this mad American lets loose?
Just quickly, I just like, you know, I only tuned a little while ago, and you said that whole list of arguments right at the beginning. I just wanted you just to go one by one why you didn't like libraries, because libraries are here.
Chris, I've spent the last hour and 3/4 going through them one by one.
One by one.
But Chris, I've done it 3 times in the last hour and 3/4.
Okay, one of them was what?
I've just done it. I've done it so many times.
Just say one of them.
The book smell.
The book smell.
Yes, the book smell.
Stop going to libraries with old books in it.
Chris, they've all got old books in. I've won. 1-0. 1-0 to me. Okay, I'll keep score. 1-0 to me. 1-0 to me. Next.
They haven't, though.
Next. Yeah, they have. Okay, next
No,
one.
they haven't.
Yes, they have.
They haven't.
They have. I've won that one, Chris. Margie, be our judge. I've won that one, didn't I?
No, funny, mate. No.
I will say some of them are a bit foosty.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so it's 1-0 to me. Okay, the next point. People always tell you to shut up.
I think they tell you to be quiet in a nice way.
Yeah, but they tell you to shh.
No, Iain, you've lost that one.
No, I haven't. They tell you to shush. Margie, Margie, put Margie down again, because she's from America. They have different libraries over there. I'm talking about British libraries.
Always, and they don't always do it. I've taught...
They always, Chris...
They go, shh. So I won that one. 1-1. Next one.
Oh, I'll give you that one. Okay. No, I won't. Okay, well, there's no atmosphere there.
No atmosphere. Was in outer space? 2-1. Next one.
Sorry, what?
What is it in outer space? Is it?
No, you're right. That's a stupid argument. 2-1 to me. Well done. Okay, thank you.
2-1 to me. Thank you.
No, 2-1 to me, Chris, because there's no atmosphere. We're not talking about a space atmosphere. We're talking about an actual atmosphere. You know what I mean? You're being obtuse.
No, I've been more than obtuse.
Yeah, you're being a pain in the butt. Chris, stay there. We'll continue this excellent competition after a little bit of this.
Is it time for a career chat?
Starts this month. Very exciting. Chris in the Croydon, you still there? Have you bottled it?
No, I'm just about here. I've got to go into the doctor's surgery in a minute.
Oh, the old I've got to go into the doctor's surgery ploy, my friend. Feigning sickness.
I will ring you back afterwards if we don't finish this argument.
Libraries never have special offers.
Yes, they do. Like, there's this one on Tuesday.
Here we go,
where
here we go.
you get...
Yeah.
Here we go.
Go on, let's go. You make it up. Go on.
On Tuesday, where you can rent one video for the same price as... two videos for the same price as one video.
No, they don't have that. They don't have that. They don't have that.
Check it on the internet. 3-1. Next one, please.
No, it's 3-1. You're correct to me. I'm winning 3-1, Chris.
I'm beating you.
I'm beating you 3-1, you loser. I'm beating... You're getting on my bum. I'm beating you. 3-1.
Next one, please.
Okay.
Make it 4-1 to me. Come on, let's make it.
It's 3-1 to me. I've got the scores here. 3-1 to me, Chris. Okay.
Well, I think we should have it independent adjudicator.
That's me, thank you. The fines...
Independent.
That's me.
If you went to a library and read a book, you might not want a word meant. Anyway, that's a bit low. But anyway, go next argument, please.
The fines are too steep.
30p per day per book.
Yep.
Is that too steep?
Yep.
As opposed to a parking ticket, which is, 40, 50 quid?
It's irrelevant. You can't compare the two.
As opposed to Blockbusters.
Mate, you can't compare the two.
£3.50 per video per night.
Yeah, but they're movies. Movies cost, what, 50? 50? No, Chris, shut up. Independence Day cost $100 million to make. Harry Potter, the book, cost that woman, what, like a $5 to write?
But how many books have they made out of it?
Yeah, right, 4-1. 4-1 to me. Thank you, sir. Okay, next one. Next one. No, I've won it. I've won that one.
The fines aren't too steep.
And by the way, it's the first one. Chris, it's the first one to 4. I've won. I've beat you.
Well, I won. Thank you. 5-1.
I beat you. Well, 5-1. I've only mentioned 5 points, so it can't be 5-1. So you lose. Yeah, cutting you off. I won that. I won that 4-1. Idiot. Who did it? Yeah. Well, I think at times like this, I deserve one of these. Yes. Vatsal makes a good point. Ian, why are librarians always weird? I've changed about 5 schools, including one in India and London, and every time the librarians always turn out to be weird. Always. They are rude, that's true, and unfriendly. And believe me, you don't want to meet the ones in my current college. Good point there, Vatsal. Good point, well made. If Chris wants his libraries so bad, that's the fellow he's chatting to, put them all in Croydon for him, from Connor in the Ruislip. P.S. You rule and Chavy Vicky sounds fit. She doesn't. Margie.
Yes.
You all right?
Ian, you don't have kids, right?
I've seen them.
Okay. When you do have them, which is a little bit of a scary thought.
Maybe I can't have them.
No, when you do have them...
Maybe I can't have them.
You can always adopt.
Maybe I can't, for legal reasons.
No, that's a scary thought.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Go on.
Point being that for people who do have kids,
yes,
getting an hour free babysitting when they do story hour and you get to sit in the back and do whatever you want is very valuable.
Yeah, there's a way around that. You don't need to leave your house. You get Thomas the Tank Engine on DVD, you whack that on, wallop, sorted.
Is that what happened to you? You were just plunked in front of the TV for your entire childhood?
Yeah. And nothing... What are you saying?
So that's your short attention span.
You saying that my mother...
inability to follow a train of thought, your consistent interrupting of people.
Shush. Are you saying my mother's a bad mother? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
I don't know if it was your mother who put you in front of the TV.
Yes, it was. It was her who brought me up excellently by putting me in front of the television, which has given me such a wide range of knowledge. I'm easily able to work in broadcast media. Thank you. Thank you. That's 1-0 to me. Next, go on.
Good luck on trying to get rid of libraries, but I agree with Chris.
Oh, Chris was an idiot! How could you agree with that lunatic? He could barely... He's going to the doctors, Margie! He's ill!
And that means what?
It means he's not well!
Oh, he sounded perfectly well to me.
Why would he go to the doctors then? Thank you. Thank you, Margie.
Maybe he's interviewing for a job.
In America, what's the libraries like there?
In America? Bigger than the ones here.
Yeah, here we go. Of course they are. Bet the print's bigger in the books, isn't it? The words aren't bigger, though, are they?
I mean, obviously, I only have a limited experience of the
course.
libraries I've been to, but the ones that I've been to
Yes.
had more computers.
Yes.
But I think that's coming here a little bit more, and some are more than
It won't be, because we're going to be replaced by Blockbusters, but never mind. I hear they've even got Blockbusters over in the States now.
I believe Blockbuster started.
Yeah, they've got, because they started here and they've got it over in America, which is fantastic. And it's got another British company doing well over there. I think they've got Starbucks over there now.
Yeah, you guys sent it over.
Yeah, Margie, thank you very much. Good to see some British companies doing well stateside. Loving it. 08709090973 is the phone number. No one has given us a decent argument for libraries. I do want to know as well, by the way, things that you used to love but you hate now. And we can kind of go on the reverse as that. What did you used to hate but you love now? I used to hate Coronation Street. Used to absolutely hate Coronation Street with a passion. It used to bore me. You know, sometimes when you're a kid, Sundays and various TV programmes would bore you so much it would hurt. Do you remember Sundays being the most probably slightly different for you, Agent Chris, because shops were open then. But when I was a kid, no shop was open. No shop was. We had Sunday school. I had to go to Sunday school. Christians in the morning. You had to go to Sunday school, then come home. Did you go to Sunday school? It's weird, isn't it? It's a strange thing to do. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun until you get older and you go, oh, hang on, they're talking about Jesus a lot here. I see what they've done here. The games are fun, but the games are about Jesus as well. Anyway, and then all the shops were shut. All the shops were shut. So Sundays were so boring they would hurt. They would hurt. Antiques Roadshow. But then, saying that, I used to hate antique shows. I love antique shows now. Flog it. Oh, give me that. I'll have Flog it. I'll have a bit of that. I used to hate Coronation Street. Obsessed with it now. It's on my Sky Plus. 08709090973. That works two ways. What did you used to love but hate now, and vice versa? What did you used to hate but love now? Let's go to line one. Line one, you're on the air.
Hello, I'd like to talk about libraries, please. I'd just like to know, do you like the film Lord of the Rings?
I've never seen it.
Okay, do you like the film, okay, let's scratch up my Maltesers.
What's your name?
Oh, it's Thomas.
Thomas, where are you from, Thomas?
Watford.
Watford.
Okay, yeah.
It just sounds, Hemel Hempstead numbers come up on the screen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is something wrong with the computer? Yeah, Maltesers.
Nothing wrong with the computer. The computer always gets these things right. And it doesn't say Thomas on the screen.
No, I'm in Watford.
It says Ben. It says Ben in the Hemel Hempstead.
Oh, no.
You're banned. Unbelievable.
We join Paige and Moy in Italy at the
Malteser advertising. As a result of that caller earlier on talking about nibbling the chocolate off a Malteser, I've just gone out and bought a big box of them. The only problem, walking back into the office with a big box of chocolates, I now have to share them with everyone, apparently. Thanks a lot. I hold the controversial views that both books are great and libraries are rubbish. There's that thing, isn't it, when you got... I've got a big bag of crisps here. Big bag, look at these. Marx's, sour cream and red onion. I don't want to... Yeah, no, that's it. Put your thumb down, Chris. So I'm still going back in the bag. I don't want to share them with you. I want to eat them. It's like a big bag. I want to eat them on my own. If I open them, I've got to share them with everyone. Because I was going to have them for my lunch, but then we went downstairs and had lovely sausage and mash downstairs. So, I'll have them, like, tonight. Well, the sad thing is, that'll be my dinner tonight. Robert's in the Balham.
Hello.
Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Hello.
The thing about public libraries.
Yes.
The only good thing about public libraries is, if you go in one, the toilets are clean.
They don't have toilets in public libraries.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They do.
They don't.
You obviously live in a different borough. I live in the borough of Wandsworth. Every
I live in a
public
different
library in the borough of Wandsworth has a toilet.
Every... really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should move to
And
Wandsworth then.
They're spotless.
What are?
The toilets.
Why, do you not have a toilet in your home?
Yes, of course, but you might make a call on the street, mightn't you?
Well, I should then go into...
Do you want to go round the corner?
I don't want to know, but I...
probably do come from Slough, but I
beg your pardon, Robert from the Balham. How dare you say that? No, if I get caught short, I go into Tesco's.
What? There's a toilet in Tesco's.
There's more toilets in more Tesco's than there are in libraries, you fool.
No, there's not. There's more libraries than there are Tesco's.
There's more toilets in Tesco's than there are in libraries.
Is there a Tesco's in every town?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Some towns have got 2 Tesco's.
Is there a Tesco's in Gretna Green?
Yeah. Is
No,
there a
that's
library in Gretna Green?
Yes.
Which has got the cleanest toilet?
The
Tesco's.
Gretna Green.
Tesco's.
Well, I don't know.
No, you don't know. You don't know, Robert. That's the thing, you don't know, and yet you're phoning up making these sweeping statements.
I'm not making a sweeping statement.
You're making a sweeping statement.
I'm not making a sweeping statement.
You are. You're saying there are always clean toilets in all of the libraries, particularly the one in Gretna Green.
Because only old people, and they don't bother to go to the toilet in the toilet.
Old people don't bother to go to the toilet in the toilet?
No,
Robert, how patronising is that of you?
They go in little bags.
Oh, Robert, I'm going to cut you off now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Even I don't like old people, but that was out of order. I apologise for that. Weirdo. Ian, I have a library book that my gran took out of Sutton Library in 1938. I don't dare take it back. I'm terrified of what the fine would be. White Maltesers rock, says Mandy Lou, a.k.a. Karen. Ian, I'll have you know that my local library has a coffee machine, no less. It cost £1 a cup, but it hardly ever works. I only go now because I have children, but really, reading books is very 80s, don't you think? Yes, it is, Rebecca. Give us a call on libraries. What did you used to hate but love now, and vice versa? And what is the most irritating part of your body? Is there a part of your body you think, man alive, I wish that wasn't there? 0870 9090 973. 5 o'clock. Thereabouts, it's gone 5 o'clock. That's not an accurate time check. We don't even do time checks. They're kind of silly. Ian, says Nick in the Mitcham. Katie Tunstall goes out with that minging drummer in her band. You're way better looking than him. She'll fall flat on her face when she sees you. Well, that's nice, thank you. I don't know why that's printed out. I don't want that at all. So, an email that's not for me is printed out. From Nick Cayley. It's from Alexandra. Probably shouldn't be looking at it, should I? I'll have a look at it. Oh, it's in my pile of emails. It's in my pile of emails. Oh dear. Deary me. Ian, you and that guy are obsessing about a dog. Oh, this is about Katie Tunstall. No, I'm not having that. Just looked her up on the internet. Although hugely talented, she has no talent in the looks department. No, not true. You want to start obsessing about a real beauty, perhaps Beyoncé. I love myself, Knowles. Donna, Beyoncé's beautiful on those phone boxes, yes, but Katie Tunstall's, proper natural-looking woman. That's what we got there. Chris, will the production meeting on air, please? Do I need to throw out another topic, or are we fine? Oh, well, in that case, we'll ignore what I said before 5 o'clock. We'll do it tomorrow. We're talking about getting rid of libraries, things you used to love but hate now, and vice versa. Marie Claire is in W.H. Smith's.
In W.H. Smith?
Sorry, I was thinking of the magazine. Marie Claire's in Woodford.
That's right.
Hello there, Marie Claire.
Hello.
Can I just call you Claire?
Well, you can if you want.
Just Marie Claire. Sorry, Claire is your middle name, isn't it?
No, it's hyphenated. It's my full first name.
What's your middle name?
Catherine.
Marie Claire Catherine. That's just greedy, isn't it?
And I've got an extraordinarily long surname as well.
How many syllables?
It's 3 syllables, but there's 11 letters.
Oh, man, that is greedy. I've only got 7 letters in my entire full name. And 4 of them are vowels. 5 of them are vowels. 4 of them. 5. I don't care. Anyway, Claire, what can I do for you?
Well, the reason why I'm ringing is because I totally agree with you. Libraries are a complete waste of time.
You know it makes sense. You know it makes sense, don't you?
Exactly. I went to my local library where I used to live when I lived with my mum.
Yes.
And the same books that they had 15 years ago when I was a teenager are still the same books they have now.
Still there, yeah.
Still the same type.
Large print Ruth Rendell, large print Catherine Cookson.
Virginia Andrews.
Yeah, they're all there. They're Flowers in the Attic, there's all that stuff, it's there. It's the same when I go, every now and then, if I go and stay at my mum's for a weekend, and I'm a bit bored, I'll pop round to the local library there, I'm still a member of it, and I'll go and look see if there's any tapes worth getting to copy. It's illegal, I don't copy them, but that's what I used to do as a kid, and there's nothing there. The tapes are all from the same tapes that were there from 1987. The books are all exactly the same. Very disappointing.
I'll tell you what, when I was 15, I took a Pat Benatar CD just to see what it was.
Yeah, rubbish.
I went back and it's still there.
Oh, I got done in my library because when they first introduced CDs, which was very exciting, and we got a CD player, and I got shall I say, yes, I will say the name of the CD. I took out the best of the Eurythmics. Didn't I? Oh, I know, not really. There's 2 good songs. The rest aren't that much cop. And it was when the Eurythmics weren't cool. They'd had their period and they weren't cool.
Yeah.
So I got out the best of the Eurythmics on CD, and I took it back. And then a week later I got a phone call saying, you've not brought back the best of the Eurythmics. I said, well, no, I took the CD back, definitely took the CD back. They said, no, you didn't. I said, I did. And I looked in my CD player, I still had the CD. So what I then did, this is so bad, I took the CD and went round and I just dumped it, like, in the CD rack. And I said, oh, look, there's the CD, it's there, it's in your rack. And they went, well, you've just put it there, haven't you? And I did that thing when you're pretend. I got all pretend stroppy. You're accusing me of lying? Because I'm not lying over the Eurythmics. Anyway, libraries make me very uncomfortable.
Yes, they make me uncomfortable. I've got an 11-year-old daughter now, and she's got better books in her bedroom.
Yes, of course she has, because we live in a better... This is the point. This is why, in the old days, during the war, and in the 50s and 60s, when everyone was listening to the Beatles and high on grass, and we needed libraries, because people didn't have the money to go and buy books. Books weren't so readily available. The internet wasn't there. But nowadays, you can afford books. You've got the internet. We don't need communal book sharing.
Absolutely. And there was an American lady that spoke earlier.
Oh, Margie, she was drunk.
That's the one that said that if you wanted an hour to yourself to plonk your kid in front of a storyteller and sit in the back for an hour.
Yeah.
I'd rather put my child in front of a DVD for an hour so I can get on with my washing up and all the other things I need to do instead of sitting in a library for an hour.
Yeah, exactly. What am I going to do, sitting in a library with a child? Nothing.
Well, there's all these organic smoothie mothers now, so...
Oh, God, yeah, hippies. Panpipes and wind chimes.
That's the one.
Shameful. Mary Claire, thank you for your call.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Ben's in the Maidstone. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Ian, you all right?
I'm fine and dandy, sir. What can I do for
Good. I've got a couple of things. Like, first off, were you still looking for people to call up at, 2:30 when you ring somebody and they ask you a question or whatever?
you? Yeah.
I've got somebody, but he doesn't like you much.
Oh, well, you've got to email it in.
Oh, I've got to email it.
Email it in, yes. Email his name and his number. He doesn't like me, does he?
No, he doesn't. I discovered I didn't know LBC existed, right?
No, nor did I.
Till just before Christmas, and I found the podcast. You do a daily podcast, don't you?
Well done. You see on the iTunes.
Exactly.
It's the best advert for the station.
Exactly. Well, that's how I discovered you. And he doesn't listen to the radio ever.
Yeah.
But he's got an iPod, so I got him onto the podcast, and he just refuses to listen to it.
Oh,
he just
idiot.
doesn't like it.
What's his name?
I call him Bod. His name's Jody.
Jody Bod. He's an idiot. Jody's a girl's name, anyway.
I know it is. Well, there you go. You could have much fun with him.
Oh, muchos fanos, my friend.
Exactly, and I just think it'll be a funny call. I'll email you that anyway.
Pop us an email, and we'll sort that out sometime.
I will do. No, that'll be good.
Oh, Ben, sorry, just reminded me, we need 2 correspondents to call up, please, for the 5...
Yeah.
Have we got them, Chris? We've got them. We have to. I apologise, I take that back. We've got them, thank you. Ben, continue. Your other point was...
my other point was, I actually had another one about libraries as well. I'll come on to that at the end if we've got time.
Bring it on.
It was about what you like and don't like. So I used to really like white wine when I was young.
Yeah.
And I just hate it now. It's disgusting. I've gone on to red wine. Obviously, you sort of mature, don't you? So it's, as does your taste. So I went on to red wine. But one thing that I used to like having red wine and then go on to Jack Daniels later on.
Yeah.
And I had an awful night one night where that happened. It was about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yes.
Got really drunk and was sick. And you know when you get sick, you don't want everyone around you sort of hassling you and all this.
No, you want to be on your own in a cool room.
So I was around somebody else's house. I locked myself in their bathroom.
Oh, God.
Bearing in mind there's a party, so everyone wants to use it. I was sick in his bath, and it was black, because obviously I've been drinking red wine.
We're back to sick. We're back to sick, yes.
Yeah. And I locked myself in anyway. They had to break the door down to get me out, because I passed out in the bathroom.
Yes.
And what they did to me, this is what I've said to you to ring up, but what they did was, I was passed out, they wrapped me in an electric blanket.
What?
And they put a massive, you know those huge bars of chocolate you get?
Yeah.
They put one of them, half of it down the front of my trousers, half of it down the back of my trousers, wrapped an electric blanket round me and left me there and forgot to turn the electric blanket off. And I woke up in the morning with all this melted chocolate. Oh, it just stank. It was horrible.
This is why I don't drink anymore, because of those situations. Ben, we've got to move on. Thank you. We haven't got time for the rest of your call, I'm afraid, but bless you for that. Send me that email, iain@lbc.co.uk. We will sort out your friend and prove him wrong. More of your calls after a bit of this.
If you could learn the secrets of stock market...
Hello, Ian Lee.
Hello, Zahira. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I just wanted to defend my argument about libraries and Blockbusters.
You wanted to defend your argument. Away you go.
Well, I think libraries are great.
I think I've won this one already, by the way, but carry on.
I think libraries are great because I was a student about a year ago, and books are just, so expensive, £40 a book, and they expect you to, buy the whole curriculum of books for the university, which is about 12 books a year.
Yes.
too much.
Zahira, are you in a bar?
Right now, I was in my car listening to your radio, and I just never thought you'd call me back.
But are you in a bar now?
I'm in Pizza Hut. It's my niece's birthday.
Hey, how old's your niece?
She's 2 years old.
Come on!
She goes, I really want to come to Pizza Hut. And my niece Hannah here,
Yes?
she's 8 and she listens to your show every day at 9, sorry.
She's 9. Let me speak to Hannah.
Okay, give it to Hannah.
Hello?
Hey, Hannah, how's it going? You're on the radio.
Yeah.
You're on the radio right now.
Oh, hello.
Hello, London.
Seen him on the internet.
I've seen you on the internet.
Tell Zahira to shut up.
Huh?
Tell-
Kadang.
Oh, kadang.
Hannah, tell Zahira to be quiet. I'm talking to you. You can have a conversation with me.
Zara, be quiet. I'm talking to Ian Lee.
Okay.
Thank you. That's better, you see. You can have a conversation with me without her butting in, can't you?
Yeah.
Now, you've gone to Pizza Hut for a 2-year-old's birthday?
Yeah.
That's a little bit odd, isn't it?
Well, she's my sister, though.
Oh, that's fine. And what? Do you know what you're going to have to eat yet?
I'm going to have a margarita.
Oh, yeah, cheese and tomato, plain, simple, nice. I like that. Are you going to get some garlic bread?
Yes, I love
Is it in Pizza Hut where they have the ice creams where you can put your own toppings on?
Yeah.
Nice work. Well, the tip is, don't eat too much of the pizza, because then you've got room for the ice cream at the end. Otherwise, if you eat it all, you'll have no room, and you'll go home, you won't have ice cream, and then about 8 o'clock tonight, you'll be going, oh, man, I wish I had some of that ice cream.
That's what I always do.
Well, just don't eat too much of the garlic bread, and maybe not all of the pizza, OK?
Yeah.
Now, do you agree with me that we should get rid of libraries?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff, thank you very much. Listen, I'll let you get on and enjoy the birthday party.
Okay, yeah.
Take care, bye-bye. Well, there we go, we won that argument easily by putting it on to a child who agreed with me, because I gave her... It's true, Mum. I've always do the thing, you go to a restaurant where you know, whatever, Pizza Hut, a Giraffe, a swanky restaurant in the West, wherever it is, McDonald's, wherever you go, and you think, do you know what, I'm going to have the pudding, but I'm so hungry, I'm going to have a starter, and I'm going to have a main course, and a little bit of side salad as well. And then, of course, there's no room for the pudding. Always forfeit the starter and go for the pudding. That's the way I work it. Brian is in the New Cross Gate.
Yeah, hi. Sorry. Playing Battlefront 2, sorry.
What are you playing?
Front 2.
What?
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, OK. It's not very good, is it?
No, graphics are crap, but...
Yeah, it's a little bit boring as well, a bit repetitive.
Oh, only the mission bit's repetitive, but...
Yes, OK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, there is a library that is quite good.
Yeah?
Peckham Library.
Why is Peckham Library so good?
Because... Well, when you look at normal libraries...
What? Yes.
Well, they're usually the same. They're made of their old places, musty places.
Musty.
People that work there are volunteers that are over 60.
Yes.
Rude.
I think people get... I don't think they have volunteers in the library. I think they get paid for it. They get a little bit of the old spondulix.
Well, some people get volunteer for it.
I think are you thinking of charity shops, Brian?
No, there are libraries where people volunteer.
OK, I don't believe you, but go on.
But in Peckham Library...
Yes.
It's all young and fresh, and you can actually talk there. They don't actually tell to shut up.
Brian, your phone's breaking up.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It was, yes.
Is it all right now?
Stay where you are. Who's young and fresh?
Peckham Library, the people that work there.
They're young and fresh.
They're under the age of, 40 or... They're not OAPs.
Yes, good.
For example. And they've all the books there aren't old, and... Right. Oh, yeah. All the people that work there aren't old. And
who's there with you, Brian?
No, sorry, my mum, she's listening to the radio.
Oh, OK, bless her. She sounds nice. Would you say, does Peckham have clean lavatories?
Yes.
OK.
They clean them regularly, not like some other libraries, which I won't name. Dulwich, sorry.
No, don't name Dulwich for having dirty toilets. There's a little bit of interlibrary rivalry going on here. Library rivalry. Oh, again, a brilliant name for a band. But Brian, you must understand, you've got a computer game system there. I'm guessing, what is it, PS2?
Yeah.
Yeah, loser! Loser. You want to get a 360, you know it makes sense.
Not PS3.
PS3, yeah, it's not bad, but it's not coming out for another...
You haven't even been paid for 360 magazine, have you, though?
No, I haven't, yeah. I'm doing an interview for another 360 magazine tomorrow, kind of 2 fingers up at the first one, and they're going to give me a load of free games. Yeah.
Shame that in the Xbox magazine they don't have free demos or good reviews.
Yeah, I'm bored as well now. So, Brian, you've thrown me. You've completely blown my mind. What were we talking about? Libraries. Get rid of them all.
No, well, all of them except Peckham Library.
OK, well, get rid of them all except for Peckham.
And things you...
Oh, yes?
things you don't like, but things you like but don't like anymore. Broccoli. I used to love it, but now I hate it after an incident in a certain restaurant.
Well, without naming the certain restaurant, I've got to ask, haven't I? You give me the indulgence of 30 seconds, Agent Chris. Without naming the restaurant, what was the incident? The broccoli incident.
On
Again,
holiday.
another name for a band. One-hit wonder comedy band, like doing John Ketley as a weatherman type songs. Yes.
Well, on holiday in France,
Yes.
you know how the restaurants there can be a bit arrogant. Waiters there can be a bit arrogant and a bit, they think that tourists don't deserve to eat their food. Well, going there, in a restaurant, ordered some food with a roast beef or whatever, didn't look like roast beef.
Well, Brian, very quickly, just to give me and the rest of London a chance to live, how far are we from the end of this story?
2 seconds far.
OK, let's go.
They spat in the broccoli.
Excellent stuff, thank you. 0870 90 973. I've got no idea, I'm sorry. Yasser's in the Stratford.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, man, how's it going?
It's all right.
Why is it only all right? What's wrong?
It's the stupid police. I'm angry with the police.
Well, let's not even go there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry you're angry with the police.
Yeah. I'm going to say today's show was a bit better than yesterday's, and Friday's was rubbish.
Fridays was rubbish. Do you know what, Yasser? I'm a bit tired at the moment, and I'm just not... I can't quite... I'm like a hamster going in a wheel, and I keep getting my feet stuck in the wheel, so I'm not getting a fluid, circular motion. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yeah. Is that because of your coffee? Is that still the problem for you, the coffee?
It's not the coffee. It's just, the will to live is slipping away from me. Don't cry.
I was laughing.
Oh, sorry, I apologise, yes.
No, I think, libraries...
Yeah, I know them.
Ban them.
Thank you.
Because like they put fines on my feet, they put so many excessive fines.
Yeah.
I paid them £50 in fines already. They want more money.
£50?
No, not exactly £50. I'm being a bit over the top with that, but a lot of money.
Well, okay, so they want more money. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Why else should we get rid of them?
They got. If I want to read books,
yeah,
I just buy my books.
Yeah, of course you do.
Well, I don't want to borrow. They could have
borrow.
I don't know what someone could have on that. They could do. I don't even want to think about what they do with the books.
Yeah, I do.
I buy them, and I think you say that you should get rid of books.
Yeah.
I read books.
But books are rubbish.
Most of them are, but not all of them.
No, all of them are.
No, they're not. I'm reading the Harry Potter one.
Yeah, so you're not a kid, though, are you?
But that's not a kid's book.
Of course it's a kid's book.
It's just the cover of it looks like a kid's.
Yeah, so stay there. We'll continue this argument after a little bit of this.
On Monday...
Harry Potter is not a child's book. Away you go.
The reason why it's not a child's book is there are two different covers. For the kids, there's bright colours like yellow, blue, green. And for the adult book, it's more darker covers like black with all the colours. It's more darker images of the book, and I think you're only judging the book by its cover, where you're wrong, because there's two different covers, one for the kids and one for the adults, and I've got an adult cover book, so thank you, bye.
Thank you, bye-bye, good argument, here's the news.
Available on DA.
Can we go to the website, Chris? Let's go to the LBC website, because someone has sent us in something that we thought... they asked us to put on the website, so we did it. I got an email from Liam in the Londinium. Hello there, Ian. Please find attached a picture I drew of you and your buddy of the airwaves, Clive Bull, skipping through a meadow. I hope you enjoy and perhaps see it worthy of a slot on your page on the LBC website. It's there. Can you, if I set that as the background, because the picture's on the website. It's a brilliant picture, but it's a little bit compressed because of the space we've got on the website and stuff like that. I know it's a little bit tiny, but it's good. Thank you very, very much for that. We can't make it any bigger, can we? It don't matter. Let's drop your email. Sorry, I'm just doing an email catch-up. Donna. Donna has not been listening to any of the show, it would appear. Ian, you do realise that the books you hate make most of those films you rent from Blockbuster. Idiot. Yeah, and the films are better. That's why we're talking about. Have you been listening to a word of the show? I haven't been listening to much, it has to be said. Giselle is in the Totteridge.
Good evening, Mr. Lee.
Good evening, Ms. Giselle.
When was the last time you went to the local Muswell Hill Library?
Which one?
Which one? Are there two?
Yes, when was the last time you looked at the number of libraries in Muswell Hill?
Oh, well, I just know the one that's sort of behind the Broadway.
Yes.
I didn't realise there were two.
Yeah, there's one on Colney Hatch Lane.
Oh, Okay.
Thank you.
Realise that.
Where the hell are you doing? Are you chucking things out of a window?
No, it's my inversion bed. It's in the back of my car and it's banging against the
Sorry, it's your what?
window. My inversion bed.
You say that as though I know what an inversion bed is.
You strap your ankles in and you hang upside down.
Oh, you mucky pup. Why have you got one of them?
Oh, it's good. It sort of brings the brain to the blood to your brain.
Yeah, obviously.
To your back.
Oh, I want to go on an inversion bed.
Are you more than 16 stone? You can't if you're more than 16.
No, I'm only 12 stone.
Okay, I'll come strap you in and hang you upside down. You could do a whole show upside down.
Why is it in the back of your car, though?
Was it a friend's house? She was inverting herself. She had a bad back.
Oh, God, it sounds good. I just want to be stretched out like that. It sounds good.
Because it completely puts your spine neutral, and it's sort of really very, very good if you've got a bad back.
Yeah, my spine's good, but it's just everything's a little bit.
It oxygenates your brain, so you
Yes.
think clearer.
Oh yeah, I don't
And
want that.
it's also brilliant if you've got wrinkles, because if you invert yourself quite a lot, you reverse the gravity
That
of
doesn't
the muscles
work.
in your face.
That doesn't work. That's nonsense. That bit.
Joan Collins swears by it.
Yeah, well, look at the state of her. She looks about 97. Jeez, have you seen her? Have you seen her? Her neck is like a leathery turkey.
No, she looks very good.
She doesn't.
She lies on her back since she's...
Yeah, I know she does. That's what she's famous for.
Don't be rude.
Please, you've got 30 seconds to make your point about one of the libraries in Muswell Hill.
Well, the toilets aren't very clean.
There you go. So that fella who was talking earlier on was lying.
Yes.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. There we go, you see. You can give us a call, by the way, 08709090973. It's kind of the last 20-odd minutes of the show, pretty much. And then at 6 o'clock, we take your calls straight to air. Oh, my God, it's 5:38!
It's time for the daily 538 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Rav, the Bruce Lee correspondent, says Bruce Lee's striking speed from 2 feet away was 5/100th of a second.
Knight Rider Season 3 is now out in America.
My apologies. Suhaib, the Asian movie correspondent, says after all the hype, it turns out that Jet Li's new film Fearless will not be his last martial arts movie. It is in fact going to be the last film where he uses wushu.
Today's Splash Shot is about LBC. What would you say to get more of what you want and less of what you don't? What would you say? Got to splash off now, Ian. That's it for the day.
And finally, Vatsal, the web correspondent, says create Indian classical music at the click of a button. Follow the link from the web correspondent's page on www.e-vibes.tk. That's his website. There we go. Keep going further down. I'm going to check an email. This is an email. Let me take it, Chris. I know where it is. I know exactly what you're looking for. Hang on a second. 08709090973, by the way, is the telephone number. If you want to email, someone mentioned earlier on the thing where we can, we'll call someone you know, a friend, a relative, out of office hours, and they're allowed to ask me, out of office hours, out of the studio hours. Have you seen it, Chris? You take it. And they're allowed to ask me one question, any question they want, honest, and I will answer it honestly. If you want someone to do that, want to nominate someone for that, then email Iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk with their phone number, and with their details. Anyway, got an email here from Vicky. Ian, this is not a stroppy email. I'm going out. I don't think they're going to call me back today anyway. Anyway, please don't call this time, because I'm just about to leave. Vicky, no kiss. No kiss. I know if you get more than one kiss, you're onto a promise from Vicky. I heard her talking to Clive Bull about it. No kiss. Vicky?
Oh, hello.
Yes, you're on the radio. We called you back. Are you stroppy, love?
No, not at all.
It says on my screen, Vicky Croydon, stroppy. It says it. It says it.
So not nice. It's not true at all. I was trying to make it as unstroppy as possible. I didn't think they were going to call me back today.
Do you know what? Sometimes you have to wait a little bit because there's lots of people calling.
No.
And then right now, no one's calling, so we can put you through.
Oh, thanks.
Well, it's true. There's no other calls on the screen here. So if anyone wants to call up, by the way, if anyone wants to call up, you'll definitely get on the radio. 08709090973 before 6. You'll definitely get on.
08709090973.
There are no calls lined up, so anyone that calls up, you'll get on. If you want to talk to Chavvy Vicky, that's desperation, isn't it? If you want,
come on.
trailing that as a feature. By the way, you've got to listen to Clive Ball's show tonight because a man is going to tell you a story about something that happened to his neighbour's dog 3 doors down.
Who, me specifically?
Well, all of us, London.
Oh, right, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening last night. I was watching a programme on Channel 4 at 11 o'clock.
About the world's best penis.
Yeah.
The phone's... Quick, put someone on. They want to talk to Chavy Vicky. The phone... hello?
Oh, hello?
Hello, you're on the line with Vicky.
Hello?
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm not bad.
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
It is Rob.
Hello, Rob. What did you want to talk to me about?
What do you want to talk about?
No, Rob,
What do you want to talk about,
get
Rob?
rid of
You
Rob.
phoned me.
Vicky, Rob was rubbish, wasn't he? Pathetic.
Well,
What do you-
yeah.
Let's go to another one. Try line 2, you're on the line to Vicky.
Hello? Oh, look, they bottled it.
Yeah, they bottled it, get rid of them.
Big
Oh, no, hello, you're on the line to Vicky.
Hello? Hello? Hello, who's that? Oh, I'm Annabelle. Hi. Hello, Annabelle. Are you going to give me a hard time? Because women don't like me very much. No, I'm not going to give you a hard time. Oh, I'm really glad about that. You sound like... you don't sound like a woman. You sound a lot younger than a woman. Yeah, I'm 12. Oh, you're 12. Oh, you're all right then. You're fine. So what can I do for you, Annabelle? What do you think about libraries? Libraries? Well, I used to spend a lot of time in the library a few years ago, going to, like, baby mornings and stuff, but I don't go in them anymore. Yeah, because every time I go to my public library, either they don't have the book I want, or it's for young adults, which is over 13, so... Well, that's not good, is it? You should start a petition against your library, telling them to sort it out.
Turn it to a Blockbusters.
Sorry?
They should... Yeah, Annabelle, you should get a petition to get your library...
Blockbusters!
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah!
You can get Maltesers, DVDs, Pringles...
Oh, by the way, Ian, I don't like Maltesers very much. They make me feel a bit sick.
Annabelle's talking, a bit of respect.
Sorry?
Carry on, Annabelle.
You know Blockbusters, yeah? You can see how modern they are because, like, they don't even do videos anymore because, like, nobody's got a video.
No, that's how modern they are.
Yeah.
Annabelle, thank you for that.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Vicky, can I just say thank you for saving the last 3 minutes of radio? We had no calls. The phones have gone mental now.
You're so welcome.
Oh, put line... who's this, very quickly?
Hello, Ian, how are you?
I'm fine. You're on the line to Vicky. You've got 25 seconds.
Hello.
Vicky, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm not so bad. Just finished work, so...
Oh, good. What do you do? Anything exciting?
Nothing at all, really, no.
Oh, right. So you go to work and you don't do anything and you get paid.
Well, it's good, isn't it?
That sounds a bit cool. Can I come and work where you work?
You're more than welcome.
OK, listen, this is sleazy. Cut them both off. I don't want to hear a drunk man and an old woman flirting on the radio. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Does Gordon Brown really think he's got...
Replying to an email. So I do try and reply. Not all the emails I get during the show, but the emails out of the show, I try and reply to most of them. Even the obnoxious ones. And people go, who's that? Why is Agent Chris replying and signing your name? Well, he's not. I'm doing it. Agent Chris isn't allowed to use a computer without supervision. Sten is in the Rosebery.
Raisbury.
Raisbury?
Yeah.
Yeah, Raisbury, with the W-R-A-Y... not Rosebery. I know where Raisbury is. It's near Farnham Common. Yes?
Don't think so.
Yes, I think it is.
It is near Slough.
Yeah, but it's near Farnham... Where's Raisbury near?
I'm not too sure where Farnham Common is.
Tell me where Raisbury is.
Do you know Staines?
Yeah? It's not there near Farnham Common then, yeah.
It's right. It's very close to it.
OK. I'm thinking of something else. Okay. Well, Farnham Common's not in Surrey. That's Farnham that's in Surrey. Oh. No, it hasn't. Farnham Common is in Buckinghamshire. Farnham Royal is in Berkshire, maybe in Buckinghamshire. And Farnham, full stop, period, as the Americans would say, although I don't quite get it, that's in Surrey. Is it Farnham... Farnham may have a common, but it's not Farnham Common. Sorry, I'm rounding my producer about where I grew up.
Fair enough.
Idiot. Yeah, and Wales is in a terrible state at the moment. Sten?
Yeah?
Yes?
You were asking about what you used to like but don't anymore.
I did ask that question a long, long time ago. No one responded. I don't care.
Television. I'm not too keen on it anymore. There seem to be loads of rubbish programmes on. All they do is repeat stuff.
Oh, do you know what? I would disagree. I think that television is at its finest at the moment, particularly American television. May I give you some examples, sir, and let me know what you think?
Okay.
Lost.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, you're wrong. OK. Arrested Development.
I haven't heard of that.
OK, well, you should watch it. It's very funny.
I've only got terrestrial.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Too late for me.
OK. Prison Break.
have never heard of that.
It's on Channel 5, it's very good. Well, none of these, this isn't working, because none of these things... So what do you think is wrong with television at the moment, Sten?
I think they repeat too much stuff, and not just the programmes themselves, but they repeat ideas.
Hang on, Agent Chris has typed a message on my screen. Let me read this out. He doesn't... Ian, I'm not coming in tomorrow because I do not agree that your Farnham Common is different to my Farnham Common. Agent Chris, Agent Chris, are you refusing to come in to work tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, that leaves me a little bit short. Helen behind the glass, would you produce the show for me tomorrow, please?
Okay.
Yeah, you won't be able to eat when you're producing, but that's fine, because you're just behind the glass, mate. You can eat. Well, there we go. Helen behind the glass is producing the show tomorrow, Sten. That's got to be exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
And Agent Chris is out, like a loser. you snooze, my friend, we don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. You might as well leave now, to be honest.
I would also like to...
Hello, Stan. Yes, well, you're still there, are you?
I would also like to issue an apology to everyone of your forum, because I haven't been on for a while, because my computer's broken.
iainlee.co.uk. I thought you were a boy genius.
Yeah.
Were you lying to Nick Ferrari when you said you were a boy genius?
No.
You weren't telling Nick Ferris a porcupine, because I heard you telling him that.
I know, I wasn't genuinely.
You weren't genuine, then?
I was genuine.
But you're a boy genius?
Pretty much. Not in those... I wouldn't describe myself in those words.
Well, you did describe yourself in those words when you spoke to Nick Ferris.
Well, I didn't. I don't remember describing myself like that.
You said, I'm a boy genius.
I don't remember saying that.
You did say that, I promise you. 'Cause I was brushing my teeth at the time, I was listening.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was alright. My gums bleed a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you hear Clive last night talking about the little weddy list at the top of the mouth?
Yes, he pierced it.
Yeah, did you cut that one?
No, I didn't cut that. No, it's just the gums bleed when I brush them sometimes. If I brush them a bit too aggressively, sometimes you spit and there's a load of blood coming out. It's not good, is it?
She's using an electric toothbrush.
No, I'm not using an electric toothbrush, Stan, for goodness sakes. Thank you. Philip is in the Dartford.
Hello?
Hey, Philip, how's it going, man?
Fine.
Nice. What can I do for you, Philip?
I was talking to you about the library.
Bring it on. They're rubbish, aren't they? Let's replace them with Blockbuster Video.
No.
Yes?
There's a library up my local road, and they have the most fantastic service you will ever know.
What? Now, I know, I've known some fantastic service in my lifetime, Philip. I've lived for a very long time. Why is the service so fantastic there?
Well, if all you got to do is ask for anything and they give it to you.
Yes.
Even if as I like sometimes go up there and help out.
You help out in the library?
Yep.
And how much do you get paid for that?
Nothing.
Man, you should get some money for that.
No, I'm only a volunteer.
Okay, so, and what do you do in the library?
I'll just put the books back and...
Oh.
Yeah, put the books back and help people out if they're in any sort of trouble.
You help people out if they're in any sort of trouble?
Yeah.
Like what, like crimes
Like
and
if
stuff?
they can't find a book or something.
Wow, that's a pretty cool thing to be doing, to be honest. Can I... Oh. Can we have Philip as the last call on this subject? Philip?
Yep.
I think I quite like libraries now, then. You've completely turned my argument on its head.
Okay.
Not as impressed as I thought you'd be. I thought you'd be more impressed with that.
Yeah, I am.
Would you sound impressed?
Yeah?
Go on, sound impressed.
Cool.
Nice one. Philip?
Yeah?
What's the best book out at the moment in the library? Oh. Hang on a minute. Imagine I'm a customer in your library. Excuse me, young man. Could you tell me what the best book out is at the moment in the library?
Well, to me, I would say the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
But they've been out for years.
Yeah, but then they are really coming back into fashion.
Nice work, Philip. You're a good fella. I like you. I like you a lot. If Philip ever calls up again, put him straight through. I don't want him hanging about for ages. I want him to come straight on. What a nice boy. What a nice bloke. He helps out at the library and he... OK, well, let's get rid of half the libraries, and half of them with Blockbusters, half of them... He's a bloke! Of course he's a bloke! He's got... Philip, what's a bloke? Philip?
Yeah?
You're a bloke, aren't you?
Yeah.
Thank you, Helen behind the glass. Dearie me. Give me a bloke at any age. 087, I don't want any more calls on libraries, because Philip has done something that's pretty rare in this. He's kind of swung me round the other way, in terms of libraries. 087 9090973. Lambda says, I used to like but not anymore. Is it too obvious to say the Iain Lee radio show? I kind of go along with it at the moment, to be honest. Ian, I'm a student at the University of East Anglia in Norwich. I've just started my own radio show on the university's Livewire radio. Could you do a plug for my show and your show? Probably not, John. Well, we can. It's called The Warmth, 10:30pm till 12am on Thursdays, 13:50am. Well, we aren't meant to pick it up down here, will we? What I used to like but hate now, says Duncan in the Newbury. I used to like Scott Mills on Radio 1, but I hate him now. He does the same thing every day. He thinks he's hilarious, but in reality, he's dull and annoying. Iain Lee is never dull, boring, ignorant, immature, or Alan Partridge-like. Thank you. Was he being sarcastic there? Don't know. Who is this call? Let's put this person through. Hello.
All right, go through onto the show.
Sorry?
Hello, is that Ian?
Yes, you're on the radio.
Am I?
Yeah.
Blinded. All I wanted to say is Godfather Part 2's on this week. Godfather Part 2 is on, so it's going to be the greatest thing ever. So I just wanted to play this.
What's going on? Oh man, if you just tuned in, the show's kind of getting back on track again after Friday's awful show. Yesterday was kind of a step up. This has been 2 steps up. We've decided we're going to get rid of half of the libraries, replace them with Blockbusters. The other half we'll let stay. There'll be peace amongst book readers. The show sounded a bit like this. Leave it there. 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 No, you said Blockbusters. You said Blockbusters. You said Blockbusters.
I am evil.
Have you ever made a laser that would destroy a whole continent? Put the phone down.
I've lost an argument running TNT. I can't take it.
I hate Maltesers.
Yeah, libraries are boring. They're full of old men snoring and tramps. You can't afford to buy a paper.
Because books are...
boring. I think you're only judging the book by its cover, where you're wrong, because you need to... There's 2 different covers, one for the kids and one for the adults. And I've got an adult cover book, so thank you. Bye.
That's your show, Tuesday the 31st of January 2006. My gift to you, London. You can't get your money back, I'm afraid. I lost the receipt. Coming up in the next half an hour, Agent Chris has been exiled from the building. He's no longer taking part in this, but we will be taking your call straight to air as we play Triple M. There are certain rules. 7-second delay, no naughtiness or swearing because you'll get dumped. It won't go out on the radio, and you'll be blacklisted from calling the station. Don't forget as well, this week, it's Chris in the Hemel week. Every day, I think we've got 2 MP3s today to play from Chris in the Hemel, who is 11 years old. We think he's a genius. A boy genius. If you want to give us a call, come straight to air after 6, 0870 9090 973. You can still keep emailing me, ian@lbc.co.uk. Anne says, Ian, are your eyes different sizes? What? Straight to air, Agent Chris has got... We've stormed off. Blazing round during the news about Farnham Common and Farnham in Surrey. 2 completely different places. He's stormed off. Well, I'm not going to come in and do this show tomorrow, then, is it? I'm going to go. Fine, Helen behind the glass is more than capable of doing it. I'm kind of looking forward to it. It'll be good, but fresh blood, invigorating, so... You know, fair play. We'll see what happens. It'll be a laugh tomorrow. Should be better than the last 3 shows that he's produced. Anyway, playing Triple M, 087090900973. Calls go straight to air. There's a 7-second delay. Try and have your radio switched off, or so you can switch it off very quickly. Don't do any swearing. You'll be blacklisted from the entire station. Let's do a few of these before we do the first Chris in the Hemel clip. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the radio.
Shabba.
Shabba indeed. Line 2. Line 2, you're live on the radio. Hello.
Good afternoon, Ian. How you doing?
I'm very well, mate. What can I do for you?
Well, I just want to have a bit of a rant, really.
Okay.
Yeah, you were getting rid of libraries earlier on, which I half-heartedly agree with.
Yes.
Get rid of laundrettes.
Yes, I'll go along with you. Who hasn't got a washing machine in the year 2006?
Well, me at the moment, because it's broken.
Well, then you need a laundrette, you fool. It's a silly argument there. 0870 9090 973. Line 4.
There's an old Australian stockman, lying, dying.
He cops himself up on one elbow as his mates gather round and he says, watch me wallabies feed, mate. Watch me wallabies feed. They're a dangerous breed, mate. Watch me wallabies feed. All together now.
Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down.
Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Mind me platypus duck, Bill. Mind me platypus duck.
He said duck.
Don't let him run amok, Bill. Mind me platypus duck. All together now.
Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Thanks very much. Line 3, you're on the radio. I can't hear it. Let's play the first Christmas Hamill clip. We're asking you to send in your MP3s. We've got some brilliant stuff. We've got plenty of stuff, but keep sending them in. But this week we've had this guy. He's 11 years old. He's Chris in the Hemel. He is the most prolific boy genius. The stuff he sent in, I think it's fantastic. I genuinely do. I don't know what we're playing today, so I'm very excited. So let's go. Here's the first clip of the day from Chris in the Hemel.
Iain Lee, you will find him on LBC 97.3.
Brilliant. There you go. Genius. But what's so good about that is I'm guessing it's Kev in the background going, Iain Lee, Iain Lee, Iain Lee. Genius. I love it. I think he's fantastic. I want to get him in the studio one day. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh my god.
I can't believe it.
I'm 12 years old.
No, oh, no!
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice one.
What team do you support?
I don't really like football, but I pretend I support Chelsea.
But is this Iain Lee?
Yeah, you're on the air.
But my dad says you live near Tottenham and Arsenal.
Well, I live in North London, yeah.
Yeah, so why don't you support Arsenal or Tottenham?
Football's a bit boring.
Why?
Because it's a bit boring, isn't it? I like playing FIFA on the computer, but football itself is a little bit dull. What team do you support?
Arsenal.
Nice one, well done. Anyway, Chelsea are going to beat you easily. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Yeah, hi, I'm Michael. I wanted to play you a song. It goes like this.
When this 7-second delay kicks in, it's going to confuse him. What time for Heather Jingles to walk in?
Sorry about that.
No worries, it was excellent. Line 3, you're on the air.
Hello, don't you think that Ken Livingstone has gone mad? Charging people £1,000 for driving a 4x4? Hello?
Hello?
Don't you think Ken Livingstone has gone mad, charging people for driving a 4x4?
I did not know he had done that.
Didn't you hear the news?
No.
Well, it was on the news, £1,000 for anyone driving a 4x4.
I'm going to cut you off.
Okay.
I did not know if that was on the news. I was busy round with my producer. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hi, Ian.
Hey.
Yeah, remember on Friday I rang you up about the geek test?
Oh, yeah, on the internet.
Yeah, what did you get?
I didn't finish it in the end because it was very, very long.
Yeah, it was. That's what I said.
Yeah, you did say. I didn't finish it. I'll do it tonight.
Yep.
And I will. What's the website again?
Innergeek.
Innergeek.us. I shall have a look at it tonight, my friends, and we shall find out how much of a geek I really am. Line 7, I think you're on the air.
Yes, I shall have a look at it tonight, my friends, and we shall find out.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the radio.
Who's that?
It's Iain Lee.
Is it? Don't sound like him.
Well, it is him.
No, don't sound like him.
Okay, then. What can I do? I sound different on the phone to over the radio. 0870 9090 973 is a line free if you want to give us a call. Line 2, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Ian.
Hey.
Hello. I just wanted you to know that my friend had carnal relations with Katie Turnstall when we were at university.
Oh, well, I'm sure many people, well, not many people did, that came out terribly wrong. I'm sure Katie Tunstall has led a normal, healthy sex life. I can say that, can't I? That's fine. Has that got me out of a hole? Line 2 is on. Excellent recording artist. Line 2, you're on the air. Hello?
Hi?
Hello?
Hi?
Hey?
Hi.
Hey.
Ian?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Manny from Hendon. How are you?
I'm fine. You've got 20 seconds.
Hey, you're really cool, Ian. You're my hero. I love you. You're really cool. And also, I want to say, have a really good evening. I heard you're going out with someone tonight. Is it true?
Who am I going out with tonight?
Someone told me that lovely lady who's on on weekends.
Oh, Caroline Faraday?
Yeah, that one.
Oh dear, no. That's never, ever gonna happen.
Is it time for a career change?
Hemel, let's just jump straight into that. Let's just jump straight into that if we've got it. Chris and the Hemel, MP3s, he's a genius. Here's his second one of the day.
Hi, my name is Ian, got a girlfriend called Phoebe and I worked on a radio. One day, my boss said, Ian, make the show better, and I said no.
Genius! Genius! I'm not being ironical. I think it's brilliant what he's doing. Really do. Chris, man, keep them coming in. We're going to try and play 2 every day this week. Until then, though, we're playing Triple M now. 0870 90 90 973. Line 2, you're on the radio. It's you, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, it's you.
Yes.
You're on the air.
I know.
Nice one.
Hello?
Hello?
All I want to say is you're the greatest radio presenter ever.
Well, but that you're almost correct. There are 3 better than me, but I'll take that because they may die soon. They won't. That's not a threat. I wasn't threatening anybody. Line 4.
Oh, hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
He phoned up Clive the other day. He phones up Clive a lot and does that. I love it. Line 2, you're on the radio.
What kind of person does what you did yesterday?
Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Khan, it's Daisy Franson here from LBC. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you very clearly.
I'm very glad that you've decided to come on the air.
The fellow who charged £100 a cab.
I don't know why I'm being blamed for all this. I just work it. Secondly, yesterday, we restarted...
There we go. We should talk about the July the 7th bombs, of course, but that was when she was having a go at a cab driver. That was in the old days when drive time used to be good. Used to be something worth listening to. Not this nonsense. Thank you for that, whoever that was. That was lovely. Line 2, you're on the air.
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. All the bananas went to war. One with a Tommy gun, one with a stick, one with an hand grenade tied to his...
Yes, thank you! We all knew it was going somewhere. It wasn't until right at the last second we realised where it was going. Well done, Helen. We've got magic fingers there, sorting that one out. I couldn't work it out where it was going. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hello, Ian.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm funny. I used to like Radio 1, Chris Moyles, and Talk Sport, but I realised that's for stupid people, Talk Sport and Radio 1. LBC is a station for clever people.
Excellent. You're very, very true. Oh, sometimes it makes me laugh, and I think that's a good thing. I might be wrong, though, and I might just be self-indulgent. I don't know. Line 4, you're on the air.
Hello, darling. It's Judy Mullins here. I believe we have a mutual friend in Watford.
Do we?
Yes, we do. A little kid called Barry. You know him, too?
Oh, yes, I'm aware of Barry in the Watford, yes.
Yes, you tried to steal my lighting up at Christmas. Do you remember?
Oh, you're the Judy Mullins?
I am indeed Judy Mullins, darling.
He said it didn't go very well with you.
Well, we had a little electrical problem.
Yes.
Well, Barry put his finger on the live wire, and I don't want to go into the rest.
OK, well, thanks very much for that. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Line 2, you're on the radio.
You said scrutinisation when you were talking to that man called Jeffrey.
Yeah?
Scrutinisation isn't a word, and you were protesting that you didn't say it, but you did.
I said scrutiny.
Godfrey. He was Godfrey, like Private Godfrey.
Yeah, it was Godfrey, not Jeffrey. Get the name right.
Yeah, Godfrey.
Scrutiny. You should be scrutiny.
I was scrutinising, but you said scrutinisation to Godfrey.
Don't think I did.
I know it seems odd, and I was very surprised that you did say that.
Well, I didn't say it. What proof have you got? Play me back the tape of me saying it.
I have no proof at all.
Thank you. I accept your apology. 0870 90 90 973. But we had a call about that yesterday, didn't we? We did that yesterday, didn't we? Scrutinisation's a good word. I probably did say it. I don't care. Line 5.
All right.
Hello, mate. You're right.
I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, very well. Cheers.
Have I ever noticed you?
Are your second name? It rhymes with LBC.
Lee. And it rhymes. Well, and it then rhymes with 97.3 as well.
Well, it's not a coincidence, is it?
Or is it?
Well, I don't think it is. No.
Well, what are you saying? You're saying that I've been genetically made by local radio to be working here at this precise moment in time?
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility, you're correct. I love it. I genuinely love it. I just wish... Well, no, we can't. Maybe we can. Line 5, you're on the air.
Hello, is that a Lee, guys?
Yes, it is.
Hi there, hi, it's Bert here.
Bert?
Yes, Bert, yes.
Hello, Bert. Hello.
Hello there, hi. Yeah, I'd like to say it's been a good show, but, it just hasn't, has it, really?
It's better than Fridays. Fridays was genuinely awful. Not radio awful, it was just awful. This has been better than that. We're working our way back up again.
That's your opinion, you know, but no, fair play, yeah, you're a good lad.
Anything else, Bert?
Oh, no, that'll do it now.
Bless you. You call whatever you want. Where should we go to? We got 3 more minutes of this. Crikey. Line 2, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. I agree with what you were saying earlier about the fruit. I hate fruit now. I used to eat it all the time and it never tastes the same anymore.
Bananas are rubbish. Apples aren't much good these days.
Oh, they taste weird when you bite into them.
Yeah, and I haven't had pears are the only thing. I didn't used to like pears when I was young, but now I like them.
No, they drip all over your top.
Yeah, they're a pain. You've got to eat them in controlled circumstances. You can eat an apple when you're walking. You can't eat a pear when you're walking.
No, what about peeling oranges? I hate that.
Oh, man, just a pain in the... I haven't had an orange for years.
I know, I've just given up on fruit. I really have.
Yeah, what do you eat instead? Steak?
Yeah, I like meat.
Steak and pies?
I like potatoes.
Oh, I love potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like all vegetables.
Yeah, fair. Mm. What does a turnip look like?
A turnip?
Yes.
Oh, I call it swede, but...
Well, hang on. Well, swede is a different thing altogether, isn't it?
A turnip? I haven't tasted that.
You've never had a turnip?
I thought they were the same thing.
Swede is a swede and turnip's a turnip, isn't it?
I thought they were the same thing.
No, they're different. That's why they've got different names.
I'll look out for them.
Oh, okay. Well, so please do. They're different things, aren't they? Swede is kind of soft and a turnip's hard, isn't it? I wish we were going to do that at 3 o'clock. I wish we had done now. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I want to talk to Iain Lee.
You're speaking to him?
Hello, Iain Lee. How are you?
Yes. What's the difference between a turnip and a swede?
Them are fruits. Them are vegetables.
There we go. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Could have pushed the cough button, but that would have been faking it. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm fine, mate. How's it going?
Hi, not bad, thanks. A minute ago, I heard that Judy Mullins.
Judy Mullins, yes. I'm not sure it was the real Judy Mullins.
Was she not the Judy Mullins?
I'm not sure. She claimed to be the one that replaced me at the light switching on at Barry's.
Well, that's what I was going to call her that. Did she? Was it her in the end that turned on Barry's light?
It was Judy Mullins, but I don't know if that was the real. I don't know what Judy Mullins sounds like.
Who is? I don't know what Judy Mullins is. Who is she?
Wasn't she a dancer in a pantomime with Bobby Davro or something? I think that was the selling point.
Oh right, that's her claim to fame.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, right, no, I'd never heard that bit. I remember listening on the Thursday, the night before.
Yeah, I didn't do it on the Friday, but Judy Mullins did do it. Whether that was
Judy Mullins did a good job.
Apparently it all went wrong.
What could go wrong?
Well, there was disaster. Mullins got stroppy. She ate all the buffet and left early.
And she left early, oh right, so did Barry have to turn it on then?
I think she did it, but he wasn't very happy. He phoned up the next day, he was flaming angry.
You see, he should have had you, Iain Lee.
He should have had me doing it, but, we've made up now, that's fine. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hello, yeah.
Hello, yes.
What's the show about?
What?
What's the show about? Your radio show. I've been listening to it for a while and trying to figure it out. What's the show about? What's the core element of your show, the attraction?
What do you think it is?
I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out, and that's why I'm phoning. Maybe you can help me.
What do you think it is? Why do you think people phone in?
I don't know, I hear different folks phoning in about different things, and I'm thinking, what's the song about?
Absolutely spot on. I'll be back tomorrow at 3. Bye-bye.
This show is completely transparent. If Iain Lee offers you any advice,